everybody, and welcome to the inaugural Capcom Pro Tour premiere event here at Atlanta, Georgia at Final Round 18. I'm James Chen.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ultra David. As you said, first one of 2015. It was a really good year last year for the CPT. A lot of great events. It culminated in a really excellent Capcom Cup. You saw some clips of there.
Oh, yeah.
Where Momochi ended up taking it. And this day, as a result, sort of, I think, of that excellent past year, a lot of players have showed up for Final Round. Look, it's always been a really big tournament, but for Street Fighter 4, I feel like it's really gigantic now. There are so many players from all over North America, and there are so many players also who have come internationally. Right.
We have not had this kind of travel to a premier event all of last year outside of EVO.
That's right.
And then this year here at Final Round, there's just, I mean, it's like a who's who of Street Fighter 4 right now.
Yeah, you know, it might have a little bit to do with the prize payouts that have been announced.
That's right. Yep. In case you guys don't know, at Capcom Cup this year, grand prize is $120,000.
Right, and there are going to be $50,000 or $500,000 throughout the year. That's an order of magnitude bigger than last year.
Yeah,
so it's gigantic.
And the only way that you can even get into the point where you can compete in the Capcom Cup in December is either by winning a premier event or amassing as many points as you can along the Capcom Pro Tour. Since this is the first premier event, the person who wins this tournament is guaranteed to be in the running for that $120,000. So you know a lot of these players came out here because they want to get that now and then just, you know, relax for the rest of the year.
You're right. But on top of that, there's a lot of money just for taking this event.
That's right.
I mean, each individual event now is worth a lot.
Yeah, even the premier events are also getting a huge chunk of that bonus that is from that $500,000 that is going to be given away all throughout this entire year. So
it's going to be a lot. So I think as a result, you're going to see a lot more people traveling to events. But Final Round is the first one.
Right.
Traditionally a very big major, and so I think it's no surprise that this is as gigantic as it is.
Yeah, and you know, while we're on the subject here of Final Round 18.
18.
Let that sink in for a second.
Yeah.
Final Round 18.
That's how many years. It's not like some whatever number. That's how many years it's been going on.
Exactly. This tournament is run, of course, by Shin Blanca, you know, a.k.a. Larry Scott Dixon.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for 18 years, and it really started like in people's houses and just like little things like that. And year after year, it's grown bigger and bigger, and now Final Round is pretty much one of the premier events of the fighting game circuit. You know, not even just for Capcom Pro Tour, but for all fighting games. It's a great celebration of all fighting games here. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You want to talk a little bit about who we're going to see play today?
How much time do we have? You know, because we could probably talk about this for like 3 hours if we needed to. There's so many people here, so.
You're probably right about that. But let's just, so we have a list of who's in which pool of note.
Right.
Thank you to shoryuken.com for that. And let's just start off right at the top.
Sure.
Pool number 1, E.G. Momochi.
Yeah.
That's where he is. He has been the best.
Yeah.
In the last few months. I think everybody recognizes that now. He's the person to beat. He's been winning. You know, he won last weekend at South by Southwest. He won Shadow Loop Showdown. He won Capcom Cup, like we said. He's just been dominant.
Yeah, if you're gonna pick one player with the most likely chance to win this tournament right now, it's got to be E.G. Momochi.
Agreed.
He is on a roll.
Agreed.
So.
Jibo is also in that pool.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Really strong Hugo player, third strike player who sometimes plays SF4. Pool number 2 has Velociraptor. He did really well last night.
That's right. He OCV'd Team Kappa, apparently. So.
Who's on Team Kappa?
Kazunoko, Infiltration, and the DJ player.
Akita Senju DJ.
I can't do.
We'll mention him. But
the pronunciation.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But anyway, that was his last night. So pretty good. Also in that pool are Derek Legend and Driftwood.
Right.
Pool number 3 has K-Brad and Flash House.
Okay.
Blanca. Pool number 4 has Filipino Champ, who's been playing this game more.
For sure.
Like I said, the
prize
financial
pool. Yeah,
incentives
exactly.
are there. CCG Air is also in pool number 4. Pool number 5 has Itabashi Zangief.
Wow.
Pool 6 has Pi Smug. Pool 7 has Julio out of Northern California.
Yes.
And Nice One and Guilty is in that pool also. Pool number 8 has Mago and Damdai.
Wow, nice.
I'm looking forward to Damdai.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, also, Mago, we haven't seen him at a lot of events recently, so this is going to be cool. Yeah, so he's out here for the first time in a while.
That's true. Pool number 9 has Shen, Sherry Genix, and Defeat Lee out of New York. Nice. Shen, I think, is another one of those very top-level players who you can expect to be pretty far into this tournament, I think. Same with Mad Catz Tokido, who is in pool number 10.
Yeah, he did excellently at the South by Southwest last weekend.
That's right. Pool 11 has Flash Metroid. Pool 12 has Justin Wong, WA Psycho, and ML Swear. This should be a fun pool to watch.
ML
Pool
Swear,
13.
of course, maybe the premier Hakan player in the United States right now.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah. And Justin, by the way, has been playing a lot better lately. His switch to mostly Rose is perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
perfect for him.
About time.
It definitely is. Yeah, we've been asking for it. Everybody has. Pool 13 has Filipino Man and Team Spooky Min.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Cool to see Min playing. Pool 14 has Avery Media Gamer B and VGP Chaotix.
Yeah, Gamer B, another player with a huge potential in this tournament. I mean, he played out of his league, basically, and of course, he's one of the top players already.
Yeah.
But he played fantastic last week at South by Southwest. New attitude towards fighting games and everything like that, so let's see how that carries him.
Much more relaxed.
Yeah, see how it carries him through this event here.
Pool 15 has LPN, Shen Chang, and Tampa Bison. So we saw LPN last weekend at South by Southwest. Right, didn't go as well as he wanted. That I think was a good learning opportunity for him. That's how he describes it himself. So that's good. Hopefully he does better. Shen Chang,
dude, I mean,
is top 5 U.S.
Yeah.
And nobody knows this if you haven't been around for quite a while and you don't know the name. But Shen Chang has been one of the top American players in whatever game he wants to be.
Yeah, pretty much.
For 15 years. And he just doesn't come to tournaments very often.
Yeah, I mean, last week, we saw him at South by Southwest, and I kept telling him, I was just like, play more events, go to more events, play in tournaments. You have the potential, and he was, just trying to dodge it.
I'm telling you, I've been in endless lobbies with top-level players, with top 8 major tournament-winning players, and we just get ripped up by Shen Chang Xian. It's just, it's gross. Yeah. He's so good. So hopefully he ends up doing well. And by the way, I'm surprised to see that he entered as Shen Chang and not as some stupid crap,
some random troll name. Yeah, exactly.
Pool 16 has Infiltration.
Oh, nice.
And Broken Tier Viscant.
Viscant, I actually heard, did really well in the Marvel tournament yesterday.
Oh, good stuff.
Well, so,
okay, that's awesome. Yeah. And of course, Infiltration, one of the, going to be one of those players right at the very end. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You can always respect that from him. Pool 17 has the DJ player we mentioned, Kita Senju DJ.
Kita Senju.
Yeah, this is it.
Kita Senju. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So he's number 4 in the Japanese arcade ranking points with DJ, a character that we tend to think of as being pretty weak.
Everyone usually puts him as like the worst character in the game.
Yeah,
right?
He's almost categorically listed there.
Yeah.
But he is so good. Look, personally, I've only seen what few YouTube vids there are of him. I haven't seen him very often. So I'm really excited for that. But we talked with Shota earlier, who had a chance to hang out with him and a bunch of Japanese players last night. And he was saying that the way that he plays DJ, it just looks like a different character than you usually see. He has different combos than you usually see. He expects a lot out of Kita Senju DJ.
Dude, I'm excited. I want to see this.
Look, but those are casuals, and he's great in arcade. This is a big tournament. I'm not sure if he's been in this situation before.
It's true.
So, as talented as you are, it can still be tough to handle this sort of situation.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But we'll see. Flocker is also in that pool. Pool 18 has TSC Sanford Kelly.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Another player who's been playing really well of late.
Definitely. Pool number 19 is Snake Eyes, a player who has played very well lately, but also not that well lately.
He's
so
had a lot of ups and downs. For this guy. So.
Right. Best American Geef for sure, but we'll see if he can keep up the world Geef. Pool 20 has Z, as in commentator Z.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. He's out here? I didn't even know he made it out here. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
And also Arturo Sanchez.
Oh, okay.
Is in there.
Okay.
So Pool 21 has Razor Fudo.
Nice.
Very top level player. big threat to go deep.
One of the best Fei Longs on the planet. pretty
Yeah,
much.
Yep. Pool 21 also has Humbag.
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure why we bothered mentioning, but we'll see. Shout out to SRK. Pool 22 has Chris Tatarian, CCG Chris Tatarian.
Oh, nice.
Apparently.
Okay.
Chris T is a Southern California player and has been really solid in SoCal for a long time. Hasn't traveled that often.
Exactly.
But he did to Winter Brawl, if I recall correctly.
Yes, that's right.
And he did really well.
Yeah, he got second place, right?
Did he get second or third? It was something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
In any case, he did really well. So that was a good sign for him as far as big things like this go. Pool 23 has PR Balrog.
Of course, one of the premier American players.
Absolutely.
Always doing super well, even against international competition.
Right.
Eliminated Dayo from Capcom Cup last year.
There
so,
you go.
Yeah.
And speaking of Dayo, he's in Pool 24.
Nice. Okay.
So he's right there. Pool 25 has City of Brass from New York. Pool 26 has Team Sea Slug, SoCal Makoto player. Kraymore from New York, and
nice.
Knuckledew from Florida.
Okay.
Knuckledew has, at times, been one of the best American players. Definitely. Personally, I'd have him in my top 5. But last weekend at South by Southwest, he did not do how he wanted to do.
Right.
He went 1-6. It was this round robin format. 1-6.
And he was really upset with himself too. So I expect him to come back out this weekend and really, he's probably thinking about it, and he's probably considering this a chance to make up for last week. So
yeah. Pool 27 has Bonchan.
Bonchan's out here.
Yes, he is.
What the?
That's right.
I didn't even know he was out here.
Well,
Bonchan, of course, second place at Evo last year, only placing lower than Luffy. So yeah, again, one of the best Sagat players on the planet, if not the best Sagat player.
I hear that. Pool 28 has I'm Still the Daddy, top player out of the UK.
That's right.
Really solid guy. Pool 29 has Lingo. Pool 30 has EG Ricky.
Okay. Also a player who didn't do so well at South by Southwest last week.
She definitely did not do as well as she wanted to. But look, she's making a character switch also.
Right, exactly.
Right? So she's working on that stuff. So talented. Got to think that she's a threat as
right.
especially as she gets more comfortable with that Rolento.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Pool 31 has Rico Suave and Forwood.
Oh,
so,
cool.
So Rico Suave is here from New York. Really top level player. Forwood is maybe the best American Akuma.
Yeah, he's been playing for a while. Very strong Akuma player out from Texas.
Yeah.
In fact, I give him a lot of the credit for how well Hamad did last week at South by Southwest. They're training partners.
Of course, and by the way, also a lot of credit for Snake Eyes beating Tokido.
That's right, yeah. Yeah,
So.
Forwood, very legitimate Akuma player.
Very good. Pool 32 to round it out, by the way, Kazunoko and Irremedia Kelvin. Kelvin
Oh,
John.
nice. Okay, Kelvin John from NorCal, right?
Yeah.
And of course, Kazunoko, he's another one of those players that if it wasn't for Momochi, he'd be winning so many events.
Yeah.
He has gotten second place to Momochi in at least 3 events that I can think of in recent history, in recent memory, at least within the last 6 months.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he even tweeted after South by Southwest, if only I can get to a tournament where there's no Momochi.
Well, that's not going to be easy.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I expect him to go super far in this tournament. Strong Yun player.
It's just so good all around. And Kelvin is some players picked for one of the sleepers at this event.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very solid, very strong player. We'll see if that's what happens. So that's all the pools, all the notable players that we know about. As often happens, we don't know about everybody.
Right.
Okay, this is too big of an event for that. We're not from the Southeast where we are right now, so we're not going to know everybody. One of the things I'm always most interested in when it comes to final round and this sort of big tournament is seeing the players who I don't expect.
Yes.
Seeing them do well. It happens every time.
Well, this is why the open tournament format is so beautiful, right? This is what makes it so beautiful is because you have players that you never heard of, and they come out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden they dominate everybody, right? Like the premier example I always give was last year at Tokyo Game Show. Open tournament format. Here comes some dude named Peppadai.
Right.
Beats everybody, and suddenly Peppadai is traveling around the world thanks to our Kappa. So, it's just like, this is what the open format is for. And so I'm super excited to see, who's going to step up.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to be somebody, and if they don't make it into top 8, there's always a situation where somebody who you don't know knocks off some player who you expect to make it out of pools, or
Right. And just to remind everybody again, so again, this is probably the one of the first events on the Capcom Pro Tour a lot of people are going to watch. There have been a couple of events already, ranking matches that have taken place in Asia already. Now, the way that it works is that there are premier events and there are ranking events. There are 16 premier events total right now. 4 in North America, 4 in Asia. They've spread them all around the world. And if you win those, you're automatically qualified. Now, there are also going to be 15 more spots that are going to go to ranked players. And you can get those at ranking matches and premier events. So if you don't finish first at a premier event, you'll amass a bunch of points anyway. And they're obviously worth more points than the other tournaments and such.
Right.
But once you get that, then you have 31 of those players in there. And of course, the 32nd player who's automatically qualified is Momochi, who won last year, so that's why he's automatically qualified. But he's still coming out to all these events to try to, get a little bit of that prize money,
Yeah, yeah.
And plus another thing too, I mean, it gets you a better seed position as well.
Yeah,
so.
it does. Right.
But yeah, this is just the start. Final round was the first event last year on the Capcom Pro Tour. Here again, it's the first premier event that we have, and this is a long year of Street Fighter that we have coming up, and it's going to be super exciting. There are so many events. Go to CapcomProTour.com and you can see all the information there and everything about, placing, seeding, and all, and how much prize money and such. But we're just getting started. But I mean, this event is a beautiful way to start.
So speaking of getting started, we're about to get to our first match. On the right is Jibo. Jibo is from North Carolina. He's a Hugo player in this game. He was a Hugo player in Third Strike as well. Really, really talented player. He doesn't put in a ton of time into the game now, but he did at the start, and he was one of the developers of early Hugo Tech in SF4, so very solid. And his opponent is Sky Viper from Florida, who is going to be playing Viper.
Yeah,
thankfully,
sense. Yeah. There's so many of these people who are using most infamous one now might be PR Balrog when he goes with Evil Ryu.
Yeah.
But
all right, final round 18.
And we're gonna get started right now. First match. Let's go.
So for Viper, you want to zone him out. You don't, and she has the tools to do it. She has Seismo. She has mobility. Anti-airs are all right. Hugo, of course. What do you want to do? You want to get in. But on top of that, he can stop her from, get. Oh yes! Oh, what a jerk! Right off the bat. He can stop her from going into the air pretty well with EX Backbreaker, with Stand Fierce.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a good start for Sky Viper, but now Jibo going right in there. I like how he added that little low jab in there, because you add that low jab and you basically trick the opponent into thinking, oh, he didn't go for SPD, and then you do go for SPD. So good first round of Jibo.
Yeah, it was a good first half of the first round for Sky Viper. But that's the thing about playing against Hugo. It can be over in just a few seconds.
Oh, there we go. You always have to be ready for Meat Squasher. Takes you all the way into the corner. Here we go. What's the setup?
Oh, not a safe jump. I think that's what he was going for there. And this is what Sky Viper needs it to be. Needs it to be this range. Can't get close. He's doing a good job of playing. Oh, here it is. Got to be fit. Oh
no! That was
safe
probably supposed to be EX Seismo. Came out as EX Thunder Knuckle.
Okay, that roundhouse is really working for him.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with the neutral jump, and wow, dash forward and punish the clap. Not easy. Oh.
He had such good positioning, and this could be the problem. Oh, it is the problem.
Oh, wow.
He wanted 720, he didn't get it.
Yeah, back that 720, but look at this, just like that. And with what? Yeah, he went in.
Right, yeah, I mean, it was...
Sky Viper went in once, and that cost him pretty much the entire game.
It did. He had great positioning. He knows it. I can see it on his face right now. He's got the little nod, So don't expect that to happen again.
Yeah, but like you said, his neutral jumping has been paying off for him very well. So I expect to see him do that a little bit more.
Okay, nice. I like how he deals with that clap there. And good job to him for just escaping. It's, more important that you have the range, I think.
Yeah, but see, even still, I still see Sky Viper going in every once in a while, and I mean, it is good not to play only defensive, but just got to be really careful with those air burn kicks, you know.
Okay. Oh no!
See,
Oh,
there it
no.
is. He's going in again.
Oh, this could be bad news. One mix-up. Okay, good. So he gets away. Jibo's still alive. If he has any health at all, he's a big threat. Oh, there it is.
Beautiful. Okay, good stuff there. Yeah, I mean, Sky Viper's playing really well, and it's really just one or two things that have usually cost him the round.
Yeah.
So he's got a nice interception.
I like it overall, sure. Oh yeah, he was looking for it. That's the mix-up. Oh,
just a little too far. It's almost her walk backwards just took her right out of range.
Wow, here comes Hugo now.
Just that pressure in the corner.
Oh, he really was expecting her to jump there, but good for him to wait. And now he loses corner.
Yeah, that's comboable no matter what after the overhead knee, the down medium kick.
Yeah, that looks like it wouldn't be, right?
Yeah.
But it is.
Yeah, Jibo messed up his combo afterwards. He probably wanted to go into lariat for hard knockdown. Doesn't matter, he wins anyway. And there's those little beefy punches from Hugo.
Man.
And then catches the air burn kick. Uh-oh. Okay. Gets away from that situation, yeah. See, I like the zoning with the Thunder Knuckles.
Ooh, that was really well timed.
Yeah. Is he going to go for the juggle? Yeah, he is. Just stand him up again.
Okay. Sky Viper gets out, looking for a little counter hit. Nice block. Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, the back dash. He was looking for a pile driver. Just good guess by Jibo.
Oh.
That's it. Well played.
Yeah. It's like I said, Sky actually did really well. It was just a couple of key errors that occurred there. So.
I like a lot of his neutral game play.
Yeah.
But you're right. It was just those couple of decisions to go in at ill-advised times, and Jibo is so good at taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
That's what he looks for.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just also Hugo, right? One hit, and he can just do a ton of damage. So, and you know, as much as it doesn't feel that way, a lot of times with grapplers, especially ones as large and slow as Hugo's very momentum-based.
Yes.
You know, once he gets you, because after he grabs you with spinning pile drivers and such, he doesn't bounce across the screen like a lot of the other characters. He just has, you know, pressure time. He's got lots of hard knockdown combos. So, you know, it's a scary character. If you give him that one opportunity, that's it.
Yeah.
So
I definitely agree. Good job to Jibo. He missed his 720. He wanted a standing 720 at one point, and he got a 360 instead. Well, I'm going to have to make fun of him for that. Come on.
That was one of his specialties in Third Strike with Hugo, is the standing 720.
That's true.
Yeah.
And he can do it in SF4 too. It's actually pretty easy in SF4.
Well,
really not too bad. I mean, I screw it up sometimes, but it's not that bad.
For sure.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the next match. Have some players coming up here. We are going to be running through pools 1 through 8.
Yes.
I think in this
section.
With. Yeah. So a lot of those players I mentioned earlier, the ones who are in 1 through 8 are going to be playing now. Remember, this is the one that Momochi's in, this section.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and again, you know, we mentioned how there's going to be a lot of Street Fighter for the rest of the year, too. There's going to be a lot of Street Fighter for the rest of the day. 32 pools.
Yeah, it's going to be going for a while.
It's going to be really exciting. You're going to see so much top-level Street Fighter here at Final Round. Again, a great way to kick off the premier event.
There are lots of players I want to see just in this section. Momochi, we just saw Jibo. I really want to see Velociraptor today after what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
I really want to see Filipino Champ. He's a really talented player who, of course, has put more time into Marvel than Street Fighter the last couple of years. But before that, top-level Dhalsim. So I'm hoping to see him get back to that. Itabashi Zangief, of course.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I have to be interested in as a Geef. And then Pi Smug. And let's see. Julio from NorCal, potential sleeper, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
not a lot of
Mago.
people know of him, know of Julio. But he's probably, you know, outside of Shen, one of the strongest young players here in the States.
Definitely. And then Pool 8 has Mago and Damdai, who I'm really interested to see. Really want to see that guy play. Very, very strong player. Known for Street Fighter 2, not for Street Fighter 4. But he has been playing SF4. In fact, he made top 8.
Yeah,
I want to say, was it last final round?
Last final round. He made top 8 with Fei Long. I wonder if he's sticking with Fei Long.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully we'll see him on stream.
Yeah.
You know, there have been some players who have switched away from Fei. So we're just getting the names of the players.
Okay.
And so it's going to be BDL Carnage against PXG Skytarian, Panda X Gaming.
Yep.
He's got the shirt on as well. And a little handshake to get going. So what was it, Honda?
Looked like
Honda
Honda
against
versus
Oni.
Oni. Yep.
Honda with Ultra Combo double. Maybe looking to punish things like Slash and Stompy Stomp.
Right. Giving himself access to the Orochi Breaker.
Yeah, the command grab, which is jumpable on reaction, but can be used as a punish.
Yep. Oh, wow. Immediately gets in there.
Ooh,
Nice.
okay,
Full combo.
that's a really good thing to see at the start.
Against a crouching character, yeah, Honda definitely gets a lot of these better combos.
Wow.
Nice.
He has total control right now.
Yeah, BDL Carnage is looking good, but this is one of the problems of a lot of players, not top players, I guess I should say,
Wow.
is that they show everything very early on. And it's always a little bit dangerous. It's a little bit dangerous to have a round like this sometimes because you show all your tricks. And I always say one of the best strategies at tournaments is to win with as little as you can.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know, the way that he got in there, combos, he looked just so successful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't very shenanigans.
No, it wasn't. Right, it was legit stuff.
Oh!
Shenanigans again, whip jerk.
And yeah, Skytarian just kind of had this look on his face like,
You know, that's
something
not how
didn't
you
go
want to
right.
start out, right?
Something didn't go right here. But Carnage definitely, yeah, he just ran over Skytarian. Took him out really solidly.
Yeah.
And it's continuing right now.
He's playing so offensively. There's so many jumps toward. Skytarian's really going to have to pay attention to those things. The jumps.
Oh, wow. And then just catch him
Exactly
up
like
again.
this. Yeah, you can't let Honda just jump in like that.
But that's also great range from Carnage, though. He jumped at a really awkward range that I think Skytarian was a little awkward for uppercut because if he didn't hit jump roundhouse, it might have whiffed. But Skytarian right now has pretty much landed about 4 hits, I think, this entire set so far.
Well, here's what I like about Carnage. He recognizes that Skytarian has not been able to zone. And so he saw at the start, and there again, walk.
Yeah.
Walk forward, get the jump. Yeah, just total control.
He's basically just doing whatever he wants right now.
That was a blow up. Good job to Carnage. Who you can see on the right there. I just really like after that first round. You're right. Sometimes first rounds like that can be tells, and the opponent can say, okay, now I understand what you're trying to do. But especially after how the second round went, Carnage was so right to just in that last game walk forward, jump forward, press, because he saw that the opponent couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
Very good stuff.
All right. So coming up next, we have Lud, Quainup's Lud. Very well known as Chun-Li player.
Yeah, in everything, even Marvel 3.
He's been playing Chun forever, pretty much, and you know he was one of the people who even played Chun back in AE 2012 when she was considered quote bad unquote, you know, and towards the end of that game, obviously, people started figuring out she wasn't that bad. And it looks like he's going to be going up against Dayo.
Okay. Yeah, I like Lud Chun a lot. From the Maryland, Virginia area in that scene.
Super excited to see how well he does with Chun-Li. He's done really well. A lot of tournaments. He's made top 8s last year and such. So
yeah,
definitely a very strong player to potentially make it out of this pool. Remember, with all the pools, we have 32 pools, right? There's going to be a winner and a loser coming out of there. So one person undefeated, one person with only 1 loss. It is double elimination in the pools. And then all 64 of those players will go into a semifinals bracket and battle it out from there. So we get to top 8. And tomorrow, we will basically close out the day with the top 8 Ultra Street Fighter 4.
So it's going to be Dudley for Dayo.
Let's begin.
And like we said, coin up Ludovic with Chun. A matchup where, well, as said, a matchup where Dudley wants to get in. Oh, that's every Dudley matchup. Question is, you know, how do you get it done? That's what varies.
Yeah, and Chun-Li's a good character that can zone you out. If you're not really familiar with a lot of her moves and such.
Oh no, he had the hard part.
Oh, and there, right there, he could have gotten that as well.
Yeah, okay, this time he does block.
Nice whiff punish. You know, we said that Chun-Li is a character who's good at keeping you out, but Lud is just going in.
Yeah, Lud tends to be active. Yeah, but I think this is where she really shines here.
Yes.
You know, he took advantage when he had those offensive opportunities, which is what you should do. But after that, instead of pressing too hard, he just had the mid-range control, and it's hard to get around that as Dudley.
Yep. Oh wow, got in with just a raw machine gun punch. Oh no,
wow.
tried to get under it looked like, but then Dayo drops his combo, and yeah, good punish, EX lightning kick, super fast move, good punish. So far, Lud's whiff punish game has been on point. He's been whiff punishing really well. Of course, Chun-Li with that low roundhouse makes it
Oh, that was
easier.
really good. Did he think he had red? I'm not sure. But I really like that mid-range combo.
Oh, nice.
Saves Ultra. Looking for counter hits too. Oh, I like that roundhouse just at the end, just in case.
Again, see those whiff punishes right now.
Oh, that could have been the round.
Dayo really has to recognize not to hit too many buttons, because see?
Oh,
It's
wow,
like
that could have been. Oh, yeah, of course. She gets the Ultra afterward. Is that it? That's it.
Yeah, like I said, Lud has been doing such a great job whiff punishing. And whenever you know your opponent is trying to whiff punish you, you have to counter that by walking forward, just bulldogging your way in to get into the range where your moves will no longer whiff. And so you can start poking from there. Okay, getting under. Yep, nice
You know, I like some stuff that Dayo did. It's not like I thought he played badly. There,
Oh, no.
in the first round, he made some bad guesses on the mix-ups. But in the second one, he was a whiff combo or two away from having a completely different round.
Right.
Wow.
Woo. Let's see when. Oh, there it is, right there. Stand roundhouse.
Yeah,
Beats
and-
so many moves.
Oh, everything could be different. That's it. Yes.
Oh, and there's the stun. Yep. Oh, spends the meter. He had all that ultra there. He might have just been able to do jump roundhouse into ultra and get the victory that way and save the bar for the next round. But I mean, if that's combo is probably something he just feels comfortable doing. So
Right.
take the round.
Dudley is so dangerous in that, even in that mid-range with roundhouse, and you know that's not his wheelhouse, not where he loves to be. But that button, fierce and roundhouse, I think are really solid there.
Wow. Did he confirm stand strong into lightning kick? That was pretty crazy. And there it is again, whiff punishes.
Yeah, just a little bit off on the range for Dayo.
Yeah, Lud is really active with Chun-Li. Oh, I love the low profile. Yeah.
And then took control afterward. He recognized what Dayo was trying to do.
Yep, saved all that meter too. So Chun-Li, one of the fastest supers in the game, one of the only 2-frame moves in the game, period.
Yeah.
And so he's sitting there on a lot of bars, a lot of resources. Oh, beautiful bait, and a catches the backdash. Oh no. Gets thrown into the corner.
Okay, nice blocking.
Now Lud trying to apply
Oh no.
his pressure.
Yeah. Oh, missed it though. Lucky for Dayo. Still pretty even on life. Not too bad. Slowly trying to make his way back in. Okay. Oh, he was looking for a back dash.
Yeah.
It did not come. Oh,
Now he's gonna
boy.
go into ultra. Yeah. Lud has really made that empty jump or not mix up work really well, and then the instant overhead to take it. Good stuff to Lud.
I wouldn't have blocked that either. Yeah, definitely good stuff. So Dayo's gonna have to go through loser's bracket.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting here because, like, you know, outside of one match that we've seen, but like a lot of the people that are coming up here, even though we haven't, like, obviously we knew of Lud, right? And personally, we hadn't heard of Dayo before,
Yeah.
right? But still, you could see how capable he was and how dangerous, you know, he could have been. Like you said, 1 or 2 combos away, and that's just kind of how Street Fighter's gotten to this point. You know, it's like you can't take anyone for granted anymore.
Yeah, as many entrants as there are in this tournament, there's not that much fluff.
Yeah. And speaking of not much fluff, here we have what could be the greatest Street Fighter 4 player currently on the planet, in E.G. Momochi, sitting on the right. This guy, as we had mentioned, was last year's Capcom Cup champion. He also dominated the South by Southwest event last week, and he has just looked so amazingly strong.
Yeah. Yeah, tough to see anybody beating him anytime soon. Certainly it can happen. But, you know, in talking with some of the other players, some top players, I'm not sure people know what the issue is, you know, and I'm not sure myself. That is to say, like, what he's doing that's so much better than everybody else. It just seems to be fundamentals. It's not so much tricks. He does have some cool tricks, but he's been open and he's shared them.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It's not like he's been hoarding
So
them.
last weekend, a lot of people started making light of the Momochi tech, you know, like, oh my gosh, here's this trick that he's been using. The reason why people knew how it worked is because he literally made a video about it December last year, where he described it in full detail how it works. So, you know, a lot of people have probably spent this last week trying to figure out ways to get around it and such, so we'll see how that plays out.
Well, we'll see if HF Haiwix has been one of them. Everybody wants a chance at Momochi here. You know, everybody wants to test how well they can do. Haiwix gets the chance.
Yeah, well, one of the things right now is that you see Haiwix just kind of throwing out a lot of low forwards and such, you know, a little bit too active, I think, and Momochi's going to basically take that up because, frankly, right now, I think nobody will question the claim that Momochi has the best footsies in the game right now.
Yeah, and great reactions, hit confirms. He really has everything. Well, Haiwix looking for something here now in mid-range. He really hasn't had an opportunity to get in close.
Yeah.
I think he might have been able to punish the block sweep he had much earlier, but didn't go for it. Okay.
And you see how patient Momochi was? Just in that little sequence, it looked like Haiwix had a lot of momentum, pressure, jab, 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 you know, keep trying to stay in his face. And Momochi just sat there and found the one opening and then countered it with his own poke.
Yeah, Momochi is playing a really good tournament game right now. You know, this is the kind of game that you mentioned before. Don't show what you don't need to show.
Right.
Just keep it simple. He's keeping it simple.
And you did see right there that Momochi did go for that Momochi tech, and Haiwix did the right thing, just block. That's the way to beat it. But then Momochi's really good at mixing up between whether he throws or not.
Oh, no.
That was unfortunate.
That was the start that Haiwix needed.
That's what Cammy can do. As soon as she gets that one momentum, all of a sudden you just look up at your life bar and you're like, where did all my life go?
Yeah.
But one dropped combo. And frankly, K-Brad almost beat Momochi at South by Southwest last week, and he lost because of a dropped combo.
Okay, you see him just waiting, Momochi. Haiwix really trying to solve this.
I like that focus from Haiwix.
Gotta be patient, even on the way in.
I really like Haiwix's use of that standing forward kick. One of Cammy's best pokes, harder to whiff punish than stand roundhouse and low forward. You see, I really like his button usage right now, but Momochi has just played so patient.
Yeah, the frustrating thing about this from Haiwix's perspective is that it seems like Momochi is not doing almost anything. And so you think to yourself, I've played against people who don't do much before. I've been able to solve that. Why? What is so different here?
Right. I mean, to be honest with you, last round, I felt like Haiwix was doing really well, and I looked up at the bar, and Momochi had lost, like, no life.
Right.
You know, that was the crazy thing. Yeah, every time, Haiwix looks like he can finally get some pressure. Low jab, low forward, fireball.
Yep.
Low jab, low forward, fireball. Every single time.
Oh,
no. Desperation right there. Just that's frustration right there.
Yes.
Like you said, all the time you're fighting against him. Oh, good stuff. I like it. I like it. Okay.
Good knowledge.
What's the
And
setup
now he's a
after
mix-up
this?
away from getting it.
Yeah, but that's the problem after Cammy lands that ultra. She really doesn't get any pressure afterwards.
Right. Well, can he get in? Oh, he finds it, but he thought it was a block. It was, in fact, a hit, and the throw didn't work. And Momochi just threw solid, patient play
Yeah.
takes the game and the set.
But again, I mean, like that last round, Haiwix had a chance right there. It was
he
just
did.
kind of an unfortunate, hit on that drill that he wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
But he could have converted it into some damage, so. But
Yeah.
Momochi, again,
Too solid.
it's weird because, like, a lot of times when you picture people getting frustrated, it's like because someone rushes you down or vortexes you or something like that. But Momochi, it's just frustrating to play against that because, like you said, you have all this pressure, you keep attacking, you're doing all the stuff, he's not taking any damage, and then he counters every pressure that you had.
He just had the exact ranges.
Yeah.
He pressed that jab or that medium kick exactly when Haiwix was in range for them. That's what do you do?
Yep. Really
What do
strong
you do
player.
about that?
Good start for Momochi, though.
So this is going to be day one Kappa versus Flash House. Flash House is on the left there.
Okay.
That is such a sweet stick. Oh. You see that thing?
The pure wooden stick there?
Yeah?
That's nice, yeah.
When I made sticks back in the day, they were similar. Big old honking wood things. Very, very weighty, you had some nice weight to it.
Yeah. But you can tell that thing has gone through some battles.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like seeing the use on it.
Dude, you see the buttons there? You got 2 white buttons, a green button in there,
Right.
a few black buttons there. And,
That's awesome.
Yeah, look at that.
I mean, I made a stick once that I made purposely as ugly as possible.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just because I think that's cool. It's got some love there.
Definitely has that personality. Yeah,
Right? That's love.
So like I said, that thing has definitely seen some battles in its time.
There are 2 ways you can go with a custom stick, right? There's that way. There's the purely functional, sort of utilitarian personality, and then there's the super fancy kind.
Oh yeah.
Right, where there's like gizmos inside the joystick button and everything.
Yeah.
Were they doing the easy button checks?
Oh, okay, cool,
Oh.
nice.
Oh, there are. Okay, I see. All right. They could be doing the easier button checks, yeah. But nobody does. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. UWGOL Flash House. Good Blanca.
Day 1 Kappa.
All right. Well, we'll see what Day 1 Kappa has. It's going to be with the Capre. I know some Blanca players who have switched over to Capre. Of course, not exactly the same style, but similar sorts of things.
Right.
It's the battle of the century.
I wonder if that's supposed to be like a pun on the character name, Day Kappa. Not sure.
I don't know.
But again, Flash House, strong Blanca player. You can see great start for him.
Yeah, and really going in. So far, really not that much reason not to. Now, Blanca can die for going in, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I mean, interesting enough about Day 1 Kappa here, hasn't really stayed still with the Capre. And if you're moving around, you lose your ability to Psycho Sting. Once you lose your ability to Psycho Sting, that just gives Blanca all the power to go crazy all over you.
Okay, now Flash House knows that he's good. That up ball wasn't punished. That means he can just go nuts, do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And very smart man. He did exactly that right afterwards. As soon as he saw it, go crazy. Yep.
Woo.
Yep.
Yeah,
He knows.
He even got the cross-up Blanca ball on Wake Up, It never was very useful before because it didn't knock down, but now that the Fierce Ball knocks down always, it's worth going for every once in a while, especially when you know that you're kind of able to pull off all your little shenanigans and not too worried, so.
Gonna have to see a big difference out of Day 1 Kappa here. Oh, had a chance with the jump in short though. Oh, he wanted the other side too. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you could tell he's been practicing that cross-up Blanca ball because he has all the timings down.
Blancas have so many stupid tricks and fun tricks. But
That's how he has to play, though. I mean, that's.
But a lot of them are not practical against top-level players.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you get a chance to bring out your shenanigans, that's fun.
It's like, okay, early in the stream, early in the pools, I can go crazy. Let's show off what Blanca can do. Oh, nice anti-air. You can see that Flash House just has a really strong control over his character, just kind of doing whatever he wants.
Yeah, he has really good fundamentals too. Definitely, you've seen it in that anti-air, in the footsies that they've played.
He keeps trying to go for that crossfoot ball so bad.
Okay, chance now moving for Day 1 Kappa. Nothing out of it.
Yep. Oh yeah, too easily punished. And there, that electricity hits both sides, so it doesn't matter what side you drop down on.
Yeah, I was just waiting there. Well, good job to Flash House for recognizing what was going on. He took advantage of it very well, and he moves on. He was one of the players that we highlighted in this pool for that reason. Good fundamentals, good recognition of when it's time to go crazy, and he has the tools to do both.
I think it was Flash House's team that got 4th place in the team tournament yesterday as well.
Yeah?
So it was like him and Tampa Bison and somebody else, I think, in the team tournament. So yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
So we're going to see Carnage back up on stream, the Honda player who did so well earlier.
That's right, yeah.
You recall he had really good pressure, combos. He had good recognition of how he could go in and when he could go in. Momentum,
match
exactly.
Momentum, yeah.
So it's a little bit deeper into his pool at this point. He's going to go up against Raal.
Okay. This, of course, is not Raal from Japan.
No.
The Third Strike Chun-Li player.
No. That'd be pretty sick, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm going to be curious to see right now how Carnage is going to do here. Because, I mean, really, honestly, the last match that we saw him play was he just blew up his opponent, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if his opponent here can put up a little bit more of a fight, put up a little bit more of a wall, I would like to see how Carnage handles that kind of situation. But Carnage, yeah, looking super impressive so far.
Yeah, if Honda can get jumps in and if he feels confident to walk forward, then he's really good.
Yeah,
those,
absolutely.
you know, if he has those going, he's really good. Unfortunately for him, it can be I don't want to say easy to shut that down, but that's his weakness. You know, he's susceptible to that.
All right.
So he's going to go up against Raal Feilong.
Now this is a little bit of a tough match for Honda because Feilong could punish a lot of the headbutts.
Yeah, he punishes headbutts. I think he no longer punishes roundhouse, which is good for Honda. So it's a little bit fairer on the ground battle than it was before, a little bit more even. But Fate certainly has the tools to keep Honda away from him. Good anti-airs, good ground control.
Right, but here we go. Carnage just going right in again, get with that neutral jump. Oops, accidental jab hands, but it worked out for him anyway.
Yeah, he kept it out.
Okay, I really like how Carnage is playing. This is a very safe neutral jump kind of game. He hasn't really gone crazy on offense.
Well, now Raal has the corner. What's he going to do with it? You know, obviously Faye has implied threats, but if you don't make good, then they're no good.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't confirm it needed to happen.
Yeah, and an accidental jump forward from Raal, and Carnage got under there and just escaped the corner. But right now, Raal needs to solve that neutral jump from Honda. That has caused him so many problems. He had run into a bunch of fierces, even neutral jump with low jab like that, and he beat out Feilong a bunch of times. And that happens because you're scared of that jump fierce, so you're not willing to put that meaty right when he lands so he can get that low jab out in time.
Oh, no anti-air. He had it the first time in this round.
Yeah, there it is again, that neutral jump, low jab, beating him out. And yeah, Carnage, you know what? I really like his play so far because once he recognizes something, he just keeps going with it. But there, uncharacteristically jumps forward and then an EX headbutt.
Oh, Raal, okay. I didn't take advantage of it with the counter hit combo.
Yeah. So Carnage was playing really well, but all of a sudden he changed his game. Okay, there it is, back to that neutral jump.
Well, you know, he did go in that one time, but he had jumped in a couple times before, and one time Faye anti-aired and one time not. So
right.
I think that's fine to test the third time. And on top of that, he made Raal spend the EX meter for anti-air. So, you know, I thought it was okay, but then Raal did a good job of taking advantage afterwards.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can get that this time.
Raal has not been able to solve that neutral jump. Yeah. Oh, he could have went for that. Yeah, but
didn't expect it, I guess. Oh, wow. And now here's Raal. Oh, no, no anti-air.
Yeah, he wasn't able to keep the pressure up going. Oh, there we go. Okay, that time he recognized that he had that opportunity to punish.
Yeah. That's happened the last couple times Raal has jumped in. Block and then right into EX headbutt. And if you're Carnage right now, you can pretty much hang. You know, Faye's not gonna hit you with 6 overheads.
He's gonna try though.
He might try.
Okay, that's safe. Yeah, so he's in, but nothing. Oh, he uses all of his meter. He used all of his meter there, which is kind of an unfortunate situation. Because now, no meter coming into this, you know, potentially last round. Carnage here at match point. There it again. You know Carnage is going to do neutral jump fierce into jab right away when he lands.
Yeah, it's happened just about every time.
Right. Oh, no confirm into super. Okay. Last time we saw Carnage on stream, he was very eager to combo into his super. Honda's super does just gobs of damage. Oh.
Oh, well, that's pretty good usage of that meter too.
Yep. Again, counter hit, low strong, and no confirm off of that. Yeah, that's punishable.
Oh, put up the wall. And third time that's happened.
Yep. There it is again, that neutral jump fierce.
Okay, Raal, yeah, he's desperate.
Yeah.
Really trying to get back in there.
Yeah, see, that time he actually jumped over the low jab. That's what kind of one of the things I'd like to see, because whenever Carnage does the neutral jump fierce, he holds forward. See? He loses charge.
Wow, he went in for the grab. That's so gutsy in that situation. Oh, punish!
There you go. But yeah, so when you see Carnage do the neutral jump fierce, he's holding forward on the controller. So if you always low jabs, then you get a free jump in that situation. Raal did that once. Let's see if he recognized that that's happened and he keeps trying it or not.
Oh yeah, chance.
Ooh.
Didn't take advantage.
Alright, interesting. A little bit cracks in Carnage's armor here.
Yeah, you might be right. I think it was started, if that happens, by Raal doing that jump in, and then rather than blocking the 4th EX headbutt to come out, he knew that Carnage was going to stay patient and went for the grab. And now you see much more solid play out of Raal. Okay, this time.
Yeah, 5th time. I think it's pretty safe for Carnage to assume that that roundhouse is going to connect. That the EX headbutt, I mean. Oh!
Yeah, there you go.
I love the delayed jab into hands. Yeah.
Very
Make sure he
nice.
doesn't do a wake up and then jab into hands.
Really like that closeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that was close.
All right, good stuff to Carnage, though. Looking pretty solid here. We've seen him twice on stream already and doing really well. And up next, it looks like we're going to have one of our guests from Japan.
Oh, yeah?
Itabashi Zangief is
Oh.
coming up here. He's going to be going up against Profound Badness.
Does that make you happy? Are you happy about that?
Some of the names, look, so I've been playing Ultra a lot online recently, and
Yeah.
I'll just tell you right now, some of the names that people come up with are just like, it's entertainment by itself.
Uh-huh.
You could just sit there in the ranked match list and just keep refreshing and seeing the names pop up, and it's pretty entertaining just all in itself. So
Yeah,
lots of creative names that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Itabashi Zangief.
yes.
I'm happy to see him play. I'm happy that he's here. I think that's really cool. Heard that he did well in Soul Calibur and Virtua Fighter. No surprise.
Yeah, I mean he's one of the gods of Virtua Fighter. So
Yeah, that's more of his native game, but he's been playing SF4 since it came out.
yeah.
And he's been one of the top geeks the whole time.
And it's really interesting too, because he's one of the top geeks, but a very, very different style than what we see from someone like Snake Eyes. Itabashi Zangief, definitely a little more crazy, a little more shenanigansy Zangief, but in a way it's just really smart reads.
Yeah, he's a really good reads player for sure.
Yeah.
I think Geef is a good character for him because he has excellent reads. Of course, he has good spacing, but I feel like he sort of makes Geef, you know, the character that he would use as far as kind of Virtua Fighter type mix-ups go. You know, there's a lot of really interesting mix-ups in that game.
And you can see both of the players there rocking the Turtle Beach headphones there that are provided to all of the players here on this stream.
I've always said Geef is the thinking man's character. Yeah.
He is.
Hey,
I mean,
you played Geef.
Oh, yeah. No, Geef.
You gotta back me up.
The interesting thing about Geef, though, is that when you play him, it's not only, I mean, it is literally you are thinking constantly.
Yeah.
You are just constantly thinking. I mean, I would say that when I use Zangief in every game, because I've played him in pretty much almost every iteration of Street Fighter, right? It's just when you play him, it's the character that my brain is going the fastest.
Really?
Honestly, because you're just sitting there thinking, okay, is he trying to do this? You're just reading patterns, and that's the way he is. He's a fun, he's like you're playing a puzzle game, and you're just trying to solve the opponent.
That's
you
what
know
I'm
what
talking
I mean?
about.
And I really like the character, so.
Me too.
This is fun.
So Profound Badness goes with Guy, and maybe no surprise there considering the name.
But this is a bad matchup for Guy.
Oh, especially if that happens. That's a really unfortunate start. Gotta
Yeah.
settle down here. Gotta settle down.
I
He's on
wonder
the
if
stage.
that was even he was trying to do, or maybe it might
No.
have just been walking back and forth and accidentally input a spin kick code.
Yeah, I saw his face afterward. There was a definite look to the heavens.
Oh, okay.
Now, yeah, a lot of people consider this a bad matchup. Snake Eyes considers this even. Okay, so it depends
Right.
on which side of the argument you're on, I suppose.
Yeah. I've heard from some people who even claim that this might be the worst matchup in the game
Well,
for
it's not-
Guy.
I mean,
but,
it's not
you
that
know.
bad. I mean, that's silly. But it's not easy because Guy can't play a lot of his normal mix-ups. His mid-range game is okay.
The
It's
run
like
game
basically
doesn't work.
roundhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a couple of buttons, roundhouse, medium kick, medium punch, but yeah, as you can see, run is risky and
See, there you go with a little bit more of Itabashi's kind of, tricksy nature. Went in for just a strong green hand into SPD. I mean, nowadays Zangief's used the jab green hand whip into SPD. You don't see that off of the strong green hand as much, but
problem with jab now is that it just doesn't go far.
right,
so
exactly.
Profound
Alright,
Badness
so-
having a little conversation with the friend in between the rounds.
And you like that Itabashi actually just kind of let him finish the conversation.
That's true.
He didn't. He could have went in right at the beginning of that round.
Oh, tough start for Badness.
Yeah.
Great one for Itabashi. He's got great mix-ups. Oh, that was cute. The short
Yes.
jump. The short jump.
Stay from the front. Yep.
And now the question for Profound Badness is, how do you make this comeback? As far as controlling the mid-range, Guy can do that okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not, he's not great at it, but he's fine. Making the comeback on Zangief is so tough.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So the stand roundhouse, good anti-air, good reaction with the EX Hurricane, but like you said, Zangief's still sitting there on all this life
Right.
because he has one of the most highest health count in the game.
Yeah, Itazan could just jump in however many times. He's probably not gonna, but he can. He can give up a lot of life, and there's
Right.
enough time. Yeah.
Oof, there you go.
That's one of those real tough situations.
Zangief wins.
I mean, honestly, at this situation, one of the also unfortunate things is he was using Ultra 2 for Guy, and there's just you can't combo into it, obviously, because it's the throw Ultra,
Yeah.
right? So there's really no way to get that combo comeback with your Ultra. You had to have figured out a way to land that throw Ultra to start making that comeback. So you would have had to try to bait him out of something. Try to get him to like counter with a low jab on something and grab him with that. And see, there you go. He goes with Ultra 1. Yep.
See if it does any better. It's going to be all about that mid-range sort of defensive play, zone out play, maybe I should say, for Profound Badness.
But seriously, one of the most interesting design choices they gave for Zangief since Vanilla, that jumping forward kick, which he's never had in any of the games, really makes a big difference for that character. You really got to watch out for that move when you're playing this game right here.
Nice anti-air, very important anti-air. Would have been into pile driver, I bet. And so this is more of how Profound Badness needs it to go. Even blow for blow, as it's been, is better than how it was in the last game. Okay, sees it. Great whiff punish. Oh, no, he's at the... Oh, this is real bad.
Wow.
Real bad look for him. Very unfortunate.
Everything went wrong right away, but wall, you know, he could try to wall jump maybe, get out of there. Oh, nice empty jump.
Yeah.
Just like that,
Oh,
one
boy.
sequence.
He was doing well. Had the corner, had the knockdown.
But it was weird that combo, the slide combo put him into the corner,
Yeah.
and it just,
And then that was it.
it caused him a panic. But he was playing perfectly fine up until that point, so.
Yeah, and this now is the chance to recover. Back to middle of the screen, plenty of life, plenty of time.
Wow.
First time we've seen slide there.
Risky slide.
Well spaced. Oh, he looks more comfortable now. Sometimes when you have panic moments like that, it forces you to settle down for the next round.
But he's got to be careful
Oh,
because of
such a
the
good hit
4
confirm.
bars. And just like that, it takes a lot. An empty jump low short has been,
Empty short jump even.
yeah, he's been landing that all day. And that time he could, you know, again, hit him with the low short and then SPD. Oh, didn't juggle with the EX green hand, surprise.
Yeah,
but
no, I wouldn't have killed. Better to have the setup.
there it is. Itabashi Zangief takes it. You know, I just saw Mr. Richard Lee walk by, grab a bunch of his equipment. If you guys don't know, he's one of the premier event footage takers and puts together all these great videos, like a lot of the Evo moment videos that we see, the hype videos and stuff like that. Always exciting to see Mr. Richard Lee here, because then I always know we're going to get some great footage
Yeah.
from these events. So.
That's true.
But yeah, you know, I want to obviously take this time to shout out all the people who are able to make this event happen. You know, especially one Mad Cats, because that company has been supporting fighting game tournaments since vanilla.
Yeah.
Since vanilla, and you know, they just have always been making high quality products. I'm still using, I mean, the joystick that I take to tournaments is still the first TE stick I ever got.
Same for me, actually.
Yeah. So, and they just keep making really, the TE2 is a really, really nice joystick. And they have these really cool designs now. Like they just announced this throwback one.
Oh, yeah.
The white one with the orange rim has this really nice Ken Ryu art on there. Really very classy art design on there, so good stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
up next, as you can see, it's Pi Smug on the right. He's on the one-player side. Going with Dudley, I'm sure. And his opponent is Cabox from Texas, and he plays Yun.
Smug, of course, one of the hottest players in the States. You know, a lot of people love watching him. He's gotten a lot of, you know, he gets a lot of hype involved with him, you know. And he's so strong. He is just so strong in this game. His Dudley, he has inspired an army of Dudleys.
He really has. I feel like he's a major reason why we saw a Dudley earlier. Well, yeah, of course, I don't know if that guy was been playing Dudley. Maybe that's not the best example. But in general, there are so many more Dudleys now than there were before Smug.
Yep. And he is.
Okay, well,
he has just
I guess
been.
my intel's wrong.
He has been on fire of late. He kind of had a little bit of a dip at Winter Brawl earlier this year, but outside of that, he has been consistently making top 3 at all these tournaments.
Yep. A lot of eyes on him. And Cabox, I said he plays Yun. I'm sorry. Plays Balrog, I guess.
Well, I
At
mean,
least in this match.
he literally said that he plays Yun. I mean,
He did.
that's, yeah,
He wrote it
so,
down
yeah.
on his but oh well.
Maybe he just doesn't like the Yun versus Dudley match.
Right, yeah, it
perhaps.
could be a matchup thing. Yikes.
Accidentally spends 2 meters on that, but I don't think think
Yikes.
Smug is too worried. You know, it's one of those situations again. There's been times that I've accidentally called 8-on Gamerby, and I've called Gamerby 8-on. Just right now, I just basically called Smug Dudley.
Yeah.
Because Smug is Dudley, you know?
It's such a perfect character for him.
Yeah.
His pressure is amazing. He's patient enough to get in. Oh, chance maybe now for Cabox. Doesn't get it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Just challenges the turnaround punch.
Cabox really trying to just zone hasn't been effective. That's it. He's so solid with that anti-air, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is you watch Smug, and what is he known for? Ridiculous combos, pressure, that kind of situation. And it really undermines just how solid he is at fundamentals, at really smart footsies, and just really good reads. He's such a solid player all around.
Yeah.
But
his
speaking
combos are
of
pretty
those,
good too, though.
yeah, exactly. Speaking of awesome combos. Oh, going for the frame trap on that low fierce. He's just so good at knowing when to push, because Dudley has a lot of good buttons, right?
Yeah.
But he knows when to push which ones at the right time. It's just so impressive.
Yeah, Dudley has a lot of good hitboxes, but you have to be in very precise spots, and a lot of them are only good hitboxes if you're pretty close.
Right.
Right? As far as mid-range stuff, not fantastic. But the way that he plays, it feels inevitable sometimes that he's gonna get in. Slowly trying to make his way. As far as Cabox goes, you know, the defensive style that he's been trying to make happen, I understand playing like that against Smug. It seems like that's what you should do, but it just hasn't paid off. I really want to see more offensive pressure. He's doing it now.
Yeah, it's looking good right now. He's got him trapped in the corner, but, you know, the tricky thing about Dudley is all he needs is one opening.
Right.
That's the way the character works. But
That
again,
jab.
oh, ooh, okay, interesting. Smug missed that combo opportunity.
Oh no, it's all down
Here
here.
we go.
Cabox. Yeah, there's. Oh,
Ooh.
not dead yet.
Yeah, I was just about to say EX headbutt. You knew that was going to come because that was his way to win.
Right.
EX headbutt into Ultra.
Right. Well, good job by Smug.
Deal with it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, once again, another player that I'm expecting to go very far. Looks like it's going to be something against TR3 World Slayer. KGA New Matrix versus
It could be that.
TR3 World. Look.
Maybe is it Slayer?
Slayer, World Slayer.
Okay,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure it's World Slayer, but
This could be Vega.
But yeah.
We'll find out in just a bit.
Yeah.
When they come up
But
to
you
the
know,
screen.
once again, also we talked about Mad Cats earlier. There you see some examples of their TE2 sticks. Of course, the really nice ones on the PlayStation 4 also work on PlayStation 3. You see the switch at the top over there, really nice. Opens up. Really, really customizable joystick, which is really cool if you like customizing your sticks and stuff. But also shout outs to XSplit, one of the premier streaming software that we have here in the FGC. You can try it for free at xsplit.com. And as I mentioned earlier on stream, you see whenever the players come up to the station, they're all rocking the Turtle Beach headphones. Check them out at turtlebeach.com. Oh, and there's an example of that, the throwback TE2 stick that I was talking about. You can see that really nice design of Ken versus Ryu. Like I said, it's just really well framed.
Yeah.
I like how Ken takes up all that space and Ryu is just kind of under the buttons.
I like the stick itself, the box itself. If you notice the cool like designs on the outside of it, there are some interesting little like
Yeah.
swoops and stuff. It's very cool looking.
So
All right, what do we
go.
got? Okay, KGA.
New Matrix. Okay,
I
I
would
was
not
close.
have guessed that was a K.
I was close.
We're reading off handwritten notes for which players are coming up next. So TR3 or Trey World Slayer and KGA New Matrix. We saw this character matchup before with different players.
Let's get started.
Oh yeah, same Dudley color.
Again.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right, we're button checking.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, I mean, there's obviously it's kind of interesting because a lot of fighting games these days have the button checks during the character select, right? And it just feels like in Street Fighter 4, after 5 years of always going in here and seeing your buttons when you do the button check, people are still more comfortable just doing it this way.
Right. Yeah, even though you can do it on screen, right.
For a lot of the other fighting game scenes you see now with the button selects on the character select, most people are pretty confident that once they assign it, it works.
Yeah, hopefully that'll come in for Street Fighter at some point. All right, who do we got? Chun-Li for KGA New Matrix, already there.
World Slayer kind of jumping around.
Figuring it out. Ah, Ibuki.
Interesting, okay. Ibuki, the character that everybody agrees is one of the strongest in the game, and nobody has really shown it.
Almost nobody plays her. It's weird.
I mean, probably the strongest Ibuki right now is EX Pugera from Japan. We saw him do really well at EVO last year.
Right, 9th place.
But yeah, interestingly enough, like you talk to all the top players, they all have different top 5s. But so many of them put Ibuki in top 5.
Yeah, it's pretty common.
And I know a lot of Ibuki fans get frustrated by that too.
You know, I never understood why people got mad if people say that their character is really good. Come on. Recognize what you're playing, you know?
Well, I mean, I think the frustration just comes from the fact that the results haven't shown it. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, that's true. But she does have, she has good ground options. She has good mix-ups. She has good damage and stun. Her wake up is reasonable.
Really
it's not terrible.
Using the hop kicks for Ibuki.
Oh, please, that would be so sick if that was on purpose.
Yeah, really using that move a lot. Interesting. Not one that you see a lot of Ibuki players use.
Right. Oh no, not punished. Could have been big.
All right, jabber out of the air, but.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Beat out the focus attack. Caught the backdash even. Hard to catch Chun-Li backdash. All right, so here's an opportunity for New Matrix, but.
Oh, wow. Ducked under.
Just got right under there.
But the question is, how do you make this comeback now?
Right.
You can't just zone out.
Okay, got her in the corner. This is kind of where you want it, but World Slayer has landed a lot of those little slides there. Not even necessarily at ranges where it would be safe on block either.
Right under. Okay, gets a little combo. Another chance, gets it.
Yep, see, there you go. Slide a little too close. Okay, here we go. Hard knockdown. What's the setup? Good block and good response. Blocked it low, so kept the charge.
Pretty confident walk up afterward. Wow, this looks like a very different round right now. New Matrix going in more, getting some damage. Oh, could have had the round. Got it anyway. The first round was very unpredictable from World Slayer. There was that strong, oh, wow, yeah. So there's a bunch of that. There was strong right into Raida, if you recall. There was dash up Dragon Punch. I don't know if those kinds of things are set winners. You know, maybe those are round winners, but hard to make that work in a long set.
Yeah, like you said, last round it looked like New Matrix just calmed down. Maybe he's having a little bit of jitters that first round. But yeah, he's looked really solid now. Look at this, and he's on the verge. Oh!
Very nice, very
Look at that. Just walk up, nice, confirm, low fierce into the lightning kicks. Not really confirm, but, you know, just went for it. But good that he got the combo out. Not easy to do.
Right. No, that was exactly the response that he needed.
Yep.
Like I said, those things from Ibuki in the first round, really hard to make that stuff work over a long set. So for a character like Chun, I feel like she should be fine with that stuff, you know, losing the first round of that stuff, because over time you just have the space control to make the comeback.
Right.
You know, to shut that stuff down over the long haul.
Okay, nice. Gets the throw set up, goes for the overhead, but good block from New Matrix.
Wow.
Nice, I like that.
Didn't expect that. Oh, no juggle.
That was almost kind of a preferred scenario, getting hit out of the air like that. Oh.
Oh, wow, nice.
Okay.
So much more solid play there from World Slayer Ibuki. From World Slayer Ibuki.
What will happen now? Fight!
Played more how you might expect.
Look at this pressure from New Matrix. I like it. Just walk up, jab, keep jabbing.
Oh, wow, nice. Jumps up, air throw, pressure now.
Stayed from the front. Gets the right to juggle. Oh, that was kind of cool.
Nice blocking.
Unfortunately, put himself back in the corner with that little teleport mix-up. Oh, gets out and takes minor damage because holding down back turned to offensive crouch short instead.
Really trying to get that corner control, and it's working. That said, New Metrics can definitely make this comeback. Oh, dash up ultra. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Is he going to do it? Yeah, he's going to let it rock. Good damage off of that. It's going to take the life lead and goes in for the mix-ups.
Oh, and then waits maybe for DP. Didn't come.
Ooh. That was chip no matter what. Even if he had blocked that, I think. So the only thing World Slayer could have done was just hit some buttons in there. But it looked like it caught her anyway. Oh, finally lands that overhead, and he's going to get the knockdown off of it. New Matrix done a pretty good job blocking that. Yeah, so that's punishable. You got to make sure you punish him for that because World Slayer's been using that move a lot.
Ooh, had a chance to make things happen.
That's up, just punches out of the air. Nice reaction again for the air throw. Trying to bait out an EX bird kick. Didn't come.
Oh, I felt like that was Matrix's chance to make something happen. Ooh, he has so much super now, so much ultra. She has no meter, finally has meter. Okay. If she doesn't have meter, her wake up is pretty bad.
Right. It was really interesting because World Slayer, right at the end of that round, just decided to use all of his meter on those EX kunais. Trying to get as much damage as possible off of those. New Matrix, unfortunately, got hit by a couple of them. If he had just blocked them all, would have caused Slayer to waste all of his meter. Nice sliding under the fireball.
Okay, corner pressure. Nice block. And this is some good ground stuff here from World Slayer. Saves the...
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
EX Rida. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Say what?
Interesting. Was that something he was intending to do?
I don't know. I like it.
Because he did the ultra
Why
super
not?
early, right?
Yeah.
And that's really interesting that he goes with that ultra as well, because almost no Ibuki goes with that ultra. World Slayer definitely a very unique Ibuki.
Yeah, yeah. I'll agree with that.
Here we go. Reset into the knockdown again. Oh, that kunai's almost always been from the front. Oh, wow. Just missed on Chun-Li.
Yeah, that's weird. Trying for the hit into EX. Oh, this is a chance now. There's the ultra. Gonna even it up on life. A little bit of advantage for Matrix. Now can he make that ground happen? Nope.
Whoa. Accidental forward dash on wake up, it looked like.
Oh,
nice.
Seals it with the grab.
Good stuff.
Okay.
So World Slayer's going to move on.
Okay. World Slayer continues. There you can see the Street Fighter room. So final round is much bigger than this one room. There's a a larger room that has
everything
else.
Yeah.
Much larger room. This is just for Street Fighter 4.
There's so many games. So many games that are being played here at this event. So once again, final round, one of the biggest events in all of fighting game community. So yeah. But also, once again, support for Turtle Beach for providing the headsets here. The official headset sponsors of Capcom Pro Tour. Also gave us a couple of headsets.
That's
as
right.
well.
They're pretty nice. I can vouch for them firsthand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Really nice. The sides there, they have like little plates that you can take them off and customize and put, you know, your own stuff. And here you see they have the exclusive Capcom Pro Tour side plates on the headphones there.
That is such a cool controller.
That is.
Well, anyway, this is going to be Mad Catz Mago on the right side, who we saw very often in the U.S. for some period of time. You know, but it's been a while, a year maybe, you know, since we've seen him that regularly.
Right.
I hope to see him more regularly now. I hope that he's going with Yang. He's been playing that character a lot. Really switched over to Yang in Ultra.
And he's going up against Demon Eyes 13 from Detroit. And yes, that is literally his handle right there on his shirt, Demon Eyes 13.
Wait, I think he has nice eyes. What do you think, James?
Yeah,
You know?
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
A little bit of hazel in there, maybe.
It looks like Mago is going to go
Yeah.
with Yang.
Okay.
Demon Eye is going to go with Ryu.
I really like his Yang. In general, I feel that Yang is underplayed. I think Yang is a good character.
Yeah.
He has a lot of good stuff going for him. Good mid-range, good pressure. Well, mid-range maybe not fantastic in some matchups, but in a lot of matchups he has great tools.
But it was definitely an interesting pick for Mago. You know, he had been a Fei Long player this whole entire time. And, you know, when Ultra came out, he just decided to go with Yang instead. Not sure if he just wanted to do something different or what, but
Yeah,
I like that he went. I'm glad he went there because, like I said, I would love to see more people use this character.
I heard that he switched because he found it more interesting, or that he thought people would find it more interesting.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
And a good start
Well,
there.
I really like it because you rarely see Mago playing not top tier.
Yeah, that's true.
And Yang, like I said, I think Yang is a good character, but I wouldn't have him in top tier. So it's cool to see Mago from that perspective.
Great start for him so far. Wow, that was an interesting counter there, that stand jab.
And very, very good knowledge. So
wonder
Mago
if
had
that-
great pressure, puts an end to Demon Ice's pressure.
I'm wondering if that stand jab might have been a failed uppercut, maybe.
Could be. In any case, it didn't persuade Mago to stay away. He just went right back in.
Oh, wow. Is that option select confirmed from basically across the playfield? Okay, Mago's getting in. A nice back throw. Put Ryu in the corner. Stayed in the front with that dive kick. But knew it was too high, so we couldn't confirm off of it. But
Right.
here he goes. Gets the combo. Baits out the uppercut into Ultra.
Looking pretty solid. And right back in for the corner. Okay, Demon Eyes putting up a fight. Another
here we
chance.
go. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice forward dash.
Oh, nice.
Just
Walked
knew-
up with that walk speed.
Yeah, when you sometimes recognize that the cross-up attempt that they have, the meaty cross-up attempt, is just too late, it gives a lot of characters that forward dash option to get away from the cross-up and escape all the pressure. It's good on Mago to recognize that he could get away with that at that one moment.
So it's going to be a character switch over to Cammy.
Good character choice.
She's a good character. Yeah. You know, I just don't see Yang often enough to know all of his setups. Like that setup in the corner that Mago did that ended up as the dive kick from the front.
Right.
You know, I don't think that I've seen that before. I wonder if it's the same for Demon Eyes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the tough part. You don't get to see this character a lot. You know?
Yeah, none of the people I train against use him, and I only see a couple of people on any stream playing. But I really think he's good.
Oh, there's that pressure from Mago. Nice timing on the palm.
So very similar to the last game so far. It's been Mago pressing. It's been Demon Eyes with mid-range game, trying to stay away.
Now Mago just styling, having a little bit of fun with the character, going for some fun combos.
That combo's really good. Ooh, well.
Mago says, whatever, we can keep going. He doesn't care. But I think the controller has just stopped working.
Oh, that would really be unfortunate.
Yeah, because Demon Eyes is looking down right now. He's like trying to adjust something.
Yeah. Okay, I guess he's good. Thumbs up.
And then Mago just gets in there with that low forward. Okay, match point for Mago.
I want to see more pressure out of Demon Eyes. I feel like the switch to Cammy was about not wanting to play just this mid-range game as he was with Ryu.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Seeing the dashes, you see the corner carry on this? Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
Oh, that was so beautiful, yeah. All of that because he put in like 3 extra dashes that, you know.
Dang. Wow, that corner carry was really, really impressive.
I mean, it's really interesting as a player like Demon Eyes to go up against someone like Mago and to get kind of bodied like that, right? I mean, still though, it's kind of one of those things that's kind of a good experience to have in a lot of ways, right? Because one, you got to play against someone like Mago, right? That's something that you can always remember.
Okay.
But secondly, also, it's just one of those things that when you play in those kind of situations, you play against a player like that, you kind of realize where, like, you know, how you will fare against that kind of level, and you kind of get an idea of where you're at in that situation.
It can be a good learning experience or cause for later learning. That's true.
Exactly. Because it's always one of those things when you play against your friends all the time and you're doing really well, and you wonder to yourself, how good am I really?
Sure.
You know what I mean? And then you go up against top player, and sometimes you find out things that you don't want to know.
yeah.
But, you know, a lot of times, sometimes you do find out it's good to know.
Yeah,
It's good to know.
even if it means that you've lost, that can be useful in
Right,
itself.
yeah. I mean, look, whenever I play any video games, not even just fighting games,
Yeah.
it's really interesting that one of my favorite things is to find out how bad I am at the game. Like, really, honestly. Like, you know, there's a bunch of puzzle games I used to play, like this one game called Luminous on the PSP.
I played it.
I love that game. I played that game, and I thought I was really good at
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Then I watched some YouTube videos, and
Yeah.
I was like, I am terrible.
Yeah.
I am really awful at this game.
I know what you mean.
And it's kind of exciting, though. I mean, that kind of thing, when you start learning how to optimize games,
Yeah.
I get excited by that kind of thing.
Yeah,
so.
it's fun when you find out there's a whole set of strategy on top of what you've been doing, or tools that you haven't
exactly,
used. Yeah,
exactly.
I
So.
definitely agree with that. So, up next, we're going to have the match to qualify from the pool, from pool number 1.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's Momochi on the 2-player side, and he's going to be playing against World Slayer, the Ibuki, who we just saw.
And
Apparently Jeff the Hero is getting a selfie with the both of them for some reason.
Oh, man.
Jason Slade says that Ibuki's Ultra 1 is only -5 on block. I didn't know that.
Oh,
Thought it
nice.
was-
Okay.
I really had no idea. But Ibuki, Chun should have been able to just mash legs.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, it was just such an interesting thing. Like, no one has ever seen that. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I don't know of a single Ibuki that ever plays Ultra 1. I mean, okay, maybe for specific matchups.
Yeah.
Because just like guys, her throw, it's a throw. If you're next to her, she throws you. If it's not, then she throws out that very low damage projectile situation. But, you know, it's a punish. It's a punish Ultra, right? Because if she activates it, you can jump away from it. So. But as we said, Momochi here off to a good start if he can qualify into the semifinals here on winner's bracket. You know, very few people will be surprised by that. But World Slayer here, going to see what he can do to throw a monkey wrench in that plan.
Gone with Ultra 1 again. And let's see how Momochi approaches this. I'm not sure if you got a chance to see World Slayer play earlier. Walk up and block. He has such, he just has a really good tournament mindset.
Yeah.
In the first round, oftentimes what he does is this kind of thing. That is to say, when he's playing against people he doesn't know. Play patiently, see what they're going to do for a little while.
God, look at this defense.
That's-
And then he
that's
gets
what
a
I mean.
throw.
Yeah.
Out of all the things, we saw him counter with low jab, low forward fireball a lot in the last match. That time he gets the throw. Oh my God, he just uppercutted right through the knife.
And then right back to just patient defense. And it's on World Slayer to try to crack it now.
Yeah. it's really interesting because both of the matches that we've seen, Momochi has been blocking a lot, he's been pressured a lot, but he just finds the spot to get through there. And look how little damage he took.
Right.
And it felt like World Slayer, he hit like 5 times as many buttons as Momochi did that
I think you're right,
that whole entire round, you know? And it just didn't even matter. But now World Slayer has a full super bar, so he might try to go for the little hop kicks in the super.
He's been doing it quite a bit. Okay.
Oh, wow, that caught him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, needed something bigger.
That wasn't what he was trying to go for probably, but
Needed something bigger there.
so the one thing that you have to just make sure is when you play against someone like Momochi who's doing this, whose defense is just so solid right now, you know, hopefully you don't get frustrated by that. You're just like, okay, he's playing solid. I just need to figure out a way to open him up a little bit better, you know. The interesting, World Slayer has gone to character select, so I'm wondering if he's going for a character change or an ultra change, perhaps. Jeff the Hero trying to give him some advice. Nope, he's going to stick same character, same ultra, Yorotoshi.
Well, let's see if that big lecture by Jeff pays off. He had a little shoulder up going on there, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Invaluable advice from Jeff the Hero.
I'm sure nothing but. Oh, this time he's ready. So very different start for the game to Momochi. Not just the patient play. He's no longer just looking to see what World Slayer wants to do.
Right.
Now he knows what World Slayer wants to do, and here's the solution.
So one thing I will say is that when we saw World Slayer on stream earlier, I mentioned that he really likes to do that slide at unsafe distances.
Yeah.
And you see what happens when you play against a player who can maximize the punish on that. Momochi has blown up that slide so badly. That is a move that World Slayer really has to examine his usage of right now.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you're going to get away with that too many times anymore.
Okay, so there are some good distances on the side. Oh, no. You got to confirm that. You finally get the hit on Momochi. You got to confirm that. All right, I like the focus back dash. Escape the pressure. You see the distances that Momochi is standing? He's just like right at the range to just whip punish.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that.
God.
And so far, we just haven't seen anything from World Slayer that will solve this Momochi defense. Ooh, the threat. Fake step kick.
That's one of Momochi's favorite things, fake step kick into low forward.
Just waiting for the last hit now. Yeah, it felt inevitable. Momochi takes it 2-0.
You know, I always wonder to myself, you know, if somehow our consciousness could be transported into Momochi, like while he's playing, would we see like numbers on the screen and like graphs that are like, you are at this distance?
That's a really good hypothetical, yeah.
Because seriously, that's how it feels. That's how it feels. Like he sees something in the game that I just don't feel like other people are seeing.
I mean, you know, he has just excellent spacing.
Right, right.
He knows all of his options at all of the ranges.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But like I said with Momochi, there's nothing that seems like it is so obviously but like he's not doing something that like is remarkably different.
Right.
It's just that he's better at what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, when you watch someone like Snake Eyes play Zangief, he just does things and you're like, oh my god, like, I wasn't expecting that. See Smug play Dudley and he just lands these combos. You're like, my god. But then you watch Momochi play, nothing that he does seems exceptional. But he just beats everybody, you know.
Too solid.
It's really crazy.
Too solid. So Guilty's on the right. She's playing out of St. Louis.
That's right.
She goes with Dalsum and Makoto. I play with her online quite a bit. And ATL Bush from Atlanta. Local guy, I guess, playing Cody. So Guilty's got a... Oh, I
They're
guess
probably
we're just
button checking. Yeah, button checks.
So as far as playing against Makoto, this is one of the matchups where I think Dalsum is a reasonable pick. There's a lot of matchups where, almost all matchups where I want her to go Makoto rather than
gotcha.
Dawson.
I mean, that's an interesting pair of characters to have.
Yeah, it
you
is.
have a very defensive character and a very offensive character, right? So I
Yeah.
guess they match each other really well, but the thing about it is, it's just Makoto, like, there's like no matchups except maybe this Cody matchup here that.
I mean, even here, I don't know how Makoto versus Cody goes. It probably goes better than Dawson. Who knows? I don't know. but I do feel that Cody is one of the characters that Dawson can handle. So, all right, well, she goes with Sim after all. Poor Dawson. So Ultra 1 and Cody with
Yeah, I
Ultra
mean,
2.
we might have been able to see one of the best Dhalsims in the country in Filipino Champ, but I heard he got DQ'd.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what went down.
So
So
far,
Sim can do a good job of zoning Cody out, especially if he doesn't have EX meter to get through.
wow, really good start for Guilty, but very buttonsy.
She is very buttonsy. She's very buttonsy in general. That's something that she just that's her play style.
Right.
She's an active player.
But it's always dangerous. Dhalsims can have the best start in the world, and then one time a character gets in, and you're done. And it's also dangerous because Cody has really good close pressure.
Yes.
Lots of frame traps and stuff, and especially against a buttonsy player, that could be problems. But Guilty right now seems like she's doing a really good job keeping out Bush. Yeah. There it is. Great start for Guilty.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, not a bump.
Yeah.
He was adjusting himself. And,
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
NP.
Moving the chair a little bit.
So there definitely are ranges where Cody can jump, where his jump roundhouse is pretty solid.
Nice air teleport in that situation. Oh wow, she goes in.
Yeah, she'll do that. And he can get through if he has EX meter against Sim. That for EX, whatever that kick is called, slidey kick. EX slidey slide. I don't know.
Ruffian kick, you mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, gets the ultra. Oh, just in time, yeah.
Which side? Front.
Yeah.
Yeah. The mix
All
up.
right, good stuff to Guilty.
Yeah.
Good start so far. Really nothing to discourage her from changing the way that she's playing right now.
She's playing fine. Yeah. So she's had a very similar opening each time. And that's nice. They're non-committal openings, but they do allow Cody to jump in. She wouldn't have time to anti-air.
And look at this. Right now, Bush has led.
Oh, here's a chance.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Got to make this one count. First time he's been in like this. Oh, follows up.
There it is. This
Oh,
is
one
what
more
I'm talking
hit.
about, that close-up
Bells.
Cody pressure.
Oh, roundhouse might be bells. Yes.
But she
Gotta
should
match,
be able
gotta
to
match,
shake
gotta
out.
match.
Yeah, there you go. That was about as well of a situation to get dizzy that you could have asked for.
Yeah,
Oh, just
yeah.
not catching
I
the
really
back
like that. I don't know what she could have done. Maybe short slide. I don't know if she would have had enough time to get that started though. Again, similar opening.
There it is, that EX Ruffian kick like you talked about. Empty crossover jump into Zonk Knuckle. That's kind of a shenanigans there, but it worked out for him. Oh, nice. Gets the combo.
Okay, just let it rip. He was holding it. All right, so she's gonna end that pressure. Oh,
got him
cute.
low.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good throw tech from Bush.
Oh,
yeah, she was really trying to go in at that point in time.
Went in a little bit too hard. So what to do now? Select character. So maybe Mac. Maybe, I mean, it should be Mac. But we'll see.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Kodo with Seichusen Go Danzuki. I just like saying that ultra name.
Alright, cool man, listen up. If you're into it now, that razor shit, enigmatic, defeat lane, waging
So we'll see how she handles this as a Makoto player here. You're right that they're very different characters, but I do think that That's the kind of character selection that helps. You know, if you have two characters that are not similar, if you have characters that are quite different, they can handle pretty different matchups.
Yep. And not only that, but you just went from, hey, I'm playing all these matches to try to get in on Dalsum, to all of a sudden, whoa, this Makoto was rushing me down, right? So it can be a good pair to confuse the opponent as well. But right now, Bush seems to be handling this pretty well.
Yeah, I feel like Cody should be fine in this match. I don't know. But we'll see how it plays. Nice reaction.
Yeah. There it is, that frame traps. Cody's so good at those frame traps thanks to that Torch strong.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Oh no! Big
That
mistake.
was
The
not
round.
what he wanted.
That's match point. Oh, that is tough. Tough way to lose
What
a
was
round.
he going for there, I wonder?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, so far, I mean, his anti-air reactions have been very good. Been catching with a lot of the roundhouse roughing kicks, and you saw with standing roundhouse. Chase down the backdash with EX Zonk.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, yeah, could have let that rip.
Okay. Saves bar. Pretty confident he'll take this round.
Well, it's
Yeah.
punishable, yep. All right, so we're at match point for both players now.
And if you're Bush, you're remembering that the only reason that you lost the round, well, a reason that you lost the round was because of your own error. So you're
Right.
feeling good right now, I think.
And he has full meter, whereas Guilty has no meters. So the resource war right now is completely in Bush's favor.
Yeah, but Makoto still just has such crazy damage
Yeah,
outputs.
and he just spent
Yeah,
all of his
here's the
meter.
X. Nice reaction. Chance for pressure. Doesn't really take it. Oh, ooh, it's the knockdown.
Good block.
Here's a chance now for Guilty. Oh, roundhouse. And not punished.
And then she just kind of ran into that EX.
Oh!
Here we go into Ultra. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, here's the chance. That's it.
She probably knew the Ultra wasn't going to kill, went for the reset instead. Gets it. Good stuff to Guilty.
Yep, immediate handshake, and they are out of there. So she moves on in winner's side.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. And
so it looks like we have Mike Ross is going to be doing some interviews for us
all right.
with his hosting duties, as he loves to do.
Exactly.
It's what he looks forward to all the time.
Oh yeah, he loves it. He loves it.
And he's good at it, and there it
Ladies
is.
and gentlemen, I am joined here right now by Smug, one of America's favorite players. Last year, we didn't get a chance and a privilege to see you grace the stage at Capcom Cup. Will we see Smug this year?
Yes, I'll be working on it. And I apologize, guys, for me not qualifying for Capcom Cup, but I'm going to do my best this year to qualify for it.
Excellent. Well, as you know, today marks the start of the kickoff of Capcom Pro Tour, the premier event. Some of the most large amount of killers all in one open tournament. How do you feel you're going to do here? Is there anybody in particular that you want to play?
I think all the Japanese players in general, I had to like keep on my A game, you know, so stay consistent, and you know, I think I should be doing pretty good.
Absolutely.
Just saying, don't get nervous, that's it.
Well, in your pool, you have one of the West Coast favorites. Brent is cool, one of Brent's dangerous Rufus. How do you feel about the Dudley Rufus matchup, and how do you think you're going to do against Brent?
I think that Dudley has a little slight advantage in that matchup, but me and Brent play all the time now, so it could be any man's game. I'm not sleeping on anybody.
Well, best of luck in the tournament, sir. We're good. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, no, it's okay. So after final round, a lot of people have been wanting me to ask this. Sorry, just got this in right now. Are there any other premier events that you plan on attending?
I'm going to try to attend to as many as possible. So, I mean, I'm going to try to go to NCR.
NCR, that's 2 weeks away from now. You think you're going to be able to make that?
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
Well, personally, I need you out there because you already know how I feel as I'm ready to get you in on some of these videos. So I can't wait to get you a part of that, man.
That would be dope, man. That would be dope. That would be dope.
Excellent. Well, all right, guys. Everybody wish Smug the best of luck. He is clearly one of the favorite players in this tournament right now. We're going to go back over to David and Ski Sonic.
And Damn Die on the right. I really like the Yang. Did you get a chance to see? He had some cool combos, cool setups. I just don't see that character often enough. I really want to see that character more.
Haven't seen him today, but I have seen a little bit of his Yang in the past. I think it's a great character for him.
Yeah.
Somebody that lets him have a little bit of something to fall back on in the neutral game, something reliable that if anything goes wrong, he can reset the tone of the matchup or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's a little bit similar to Faye. There are shades of Faye in Yang, in the Rekka, and in the corner carry.
Definitely.
But a little bit more mobility.
Mago, one of these perennial top 8 top players, type of players, has a hard time getting that #1 spot in a tournament like this. Winning a tournament like Final Round could definitely be the one to get him over the hump. I mean, he's a guy that's always a threat to win any tournament, but the results don't necessarily betray that fact.
Yeah, I agree. So Damdai no longer Faye. He's gone with the Capra.
He likes to, when a game comes out, explore the game. So
That's
I
true.
think this is a great character for him, something to get his creative juices flowing.
Yeah, that sounds right. He definitely is really good at finding and exploiting new tech.
Right. He's on top of that, one of the front runners. And we've got to wonder what kind of experience Mago really has against the Capra, if he's been playing more in the arcade or in the home consoles. Some of these characters have still been giving the international players a bit of a run for their money.
Ooh, well, so far it's looking pretty good. And the stun even. And is that going to close out the round? Looks like it. Oh, maybe not. Try to get the counter hit, no dice. Too far. Okay. So really solid first round by Mago.
Doesn't matter what kind of tricks Damdai has if he doesn't get to play, doesn't get to apply any of them.
Oh, basically the same opening.
That worked out well.
And with that down charge, he didn't really care which side Mago was going to end up on.
He was actually on the right and then to the left.
Oh, wanted the air spiral arrow? No setup into Ultra 1. Mago sees it, corner. Oh, but no quick rise.
The offense, the pressure from Yang is very strong. Of course, the Capra needs the down charge to have an invincible attack to get him off of him, and it's scary to throw out.
Yeah, it's so punishable.
You can make it whiff, you block it, it's hugely punishable. Damdai found a couple of opportunities for it, but he wasn't able to convert into anything. He's again put to the corner. Mago has been getting off of these 99-second guesses and turning them into a huge positioning advantage. He's able to roll that through to the round.
Just really, really good pressure at the start of the round. He's jumped toward or walked toward each time, and Damdai hasn't really been able to stop it.
Yeah.
But maybe a little bit more stable now. Great block. Wow.
Whenever Damdai gets an opportunity, he has to take a little bit of risk. Mago is available and he's got the punish. This time it's a counter. He just avoids the ultra.
Oh, that's worst case scenario for Damdai, but excellent by Mago.
Mago missed his meaty. Chance to take the round here, and he gets it.
Okay. I felt like a lot of that round was still Mago's, but
It was. That last instance, he decides to go for it, disrespects the charge, but he missed his meaty timing. Could have had it right there. Again, though, the first couple of sequences go to Mago, and he's pushed Damdai into the corner again. It hasn't even taken him 10 seconds.
been very consistent.
Maintaining that positioning.
Okay, Damdai trying to just get out of the corner at least.
He's just playing the doorman, the gatekeeper, guarding his escape.
Good stuff. And Mago wakes up a crouch attack again, very consistently has done so. Okay,
Nice.
gets the good juggle, good damage, and this is going to be so far. I wonder what the setup's going to be.
He doesn't even care!
Ah, the
What?
challenge. That is so good by Mago to just walk up and jump.
Nope.
Completely shut that setup down. And, you know, maybe Damdai still could have done something about it. He tried crouching fierce anti-air. Maybe if he had had down charge, But he just didn't expect Mago to jump.
How many people really did right there? So the question has been answered. How much does he know about the Capra? He was able to eyeball the range and know that he was able to just get in there with a low-risk jump. That takes experience.
Yes.
The spacing game is critical, and Mago is playing it beautifully, giving enough room for the Capra to think she has a chance to get out, get over, or attack, and he's stopping her at every advance. He's preempting the approach with the dive kick there. Had she come in, would have been able to stop her. And Damdai's just getting himself forced into the corner while trying to maintain the charge. Look for a way out. Can't find anything. And the jump in is good again, Mago.
Wow, good damage. Still has corner. Safe there. And tried to press a little bit afterward. Mago patient. But Damdai really trying to fake his way to get out of the corner. If he can get a scramble all the way out to the other side, he can escape. But Mago's now in control, looks like. Ooh, great block! Damdai really wanted that throw to get the Ultra 1 set up. Red focus? Okay.
Works out for him. Oh,
counter hit.
Mago.
That is going to be the round.
The game. Damdai with a smile on his face. He knows he got caught that time.
Perfectly timed on that medium kick launcher. Good stuff. Damdai with the switch to Capra. Not enough.
A couple of close situations for Mago there. Some mistakes caused them to not be able to close out a round here or there, but definitely a dominating game, and he'll move on. So that's him qualifying in the winner's bracket, I believe.
Okay. Well, that means Damdai still has a chance. So up next, we're going to move on to Julio. There you see him on screen from California, from Northern California, actually. And he's a Yun player. He's the premier Yun that we have in California. And one of just a couple, really, in the U.S. who have done strong things with that character. And
consistently, since the beginning, never really seemed to think about dropping him from the beginning of this character.
Yes, yeah, even in, of course in AE, a lot of people had Yuns, but in AE 2012, when Yun was not as good,
lost a step.
Good character.
Just lost a half step.
Yes, half step.
Half step.
But a lot of people dropped him, just a couple kept it, and he was one of them. And still, outside of Kazunoko, there hasn't been that much success with Yun on big stages.
Having a ton of character experience at this stage in the game for your character can mean so much coming into tournaments. Having to win a 2 out of 3, knowing more about the matchup than the opponent can get you one game right there. That can be huge.
But I'll tell you this is his first big tournament outside of California.
That's tough.
That's tough. Yeah, he's took this long flight. A lot of people out here he doesn't know.
Yeah.
That can be a tough situation.
It can be a hostile environment for travelers. The Atlanta crowd specifically does love to support. It's like local players, it's local heroes. They're one of the, I would just say one of the best, one of the most supportive scenes when it comes down to big tournaments like this, people coming out and just making noise.
Well, speaking of Atlanta, his opponent is from Atlanta, Georgia. Going to be using Balrog is what we've been told. And his name is Aknon.
I guess that's what that is.
I mean, it was written down here. I just didn't believe it.
I didn't want to try to pronounce it.
I didn't believe it. But it's Aknon from Atlanta, Georgia. So
okay.
He's, hopefully at least got some of the crowd behind him. Julio definitely has Balrog experience.
Yeah.
Northern California has had so many Balrogs over the years.
He'll really need to be careful with his approaches. A lot of the Balrogs that we've seen this weekend have gotten just impatient, gone for poorly chosen dash straights, dash uppers. That's not going to work against the character with the dive kick.
Great patience there by Julio, expecting the jump. He was right. And already Aknon's caught in the corner. Oh, nice. All right, so Aknon gets out. We'll see what he can do with it. Looks like he just wants to play defensively.
He's taking some time to charge his tap, but it looks like he's having just a bit of an issue figuring out how should I go in there? How should I approach? He's very hesitant with the approach. Goes ahead, takes a jump.
Oh, yeah.
Double jump, and Julio
As far as that just defensive playstyle goes, that's the kind of thing that maybe works out at the start of a round, but if you need to make an 80% life comeback, I don't know.
With a guy like Balrog, he's really not the one to have confidence in that position.
Well, this is exactly where Aknon wants to be. Corner, and Julio just interrupts.
He went for that overhead. He had so much screen to work with, so much real estate. He didn't need to take that risk.
Right back in there is Julio. Okay. Oh, and the stun. That should be it.
Reactions.
Should be it. Julio with a very strong first game. See him on the left there. Aknon on the right.
Scooping up that situation where a player will neutral jump or jump back in the corner is something I love to see. It can be something tough to react to, and we see players get away with it a lot. But an old school player, Bucktooth, I remember him saying, that's one of the worst things that you can do in Street Fighter, to be perfectly honest. If the guy has good reactions, he'll make you pay for that. Julio did it just there.
And it's really important as you to shut down people going into the air. If people want to try to challenge your jump-ins, your dive kicks by going air-to-air, if you can occasionally stay planted and get the anti-air with up kicks, that can really make them think twice.
Right.
It can open up dive kicks for you.
Let's see how he handles the corner this time. Keeping his feet planted. Tried to use the EX. That's a risky jump back. It's punished for it huge. It's just what we're talking about.
Oh,
the
wow.
stun comes out. Drop one combo, but what a sick, crafty corner mix-up from Julio.
He's jumped in with that jab, I don't know, three, 4 times now?
It's worked out for him. Got him the first round.
Got to punish. Oh. Left something on the table there.
That's where things start going from bad to worse. Psychological edge distinctly in Julio's favor. Aknon's got to calm down.
If he could make this mid-range work for just a little bit.
Julio's definitely getting the best out of it.
Oh, there's the red. Not gonna kill quite yet, but he'll get something juicy off this. Yeah, it really feels inevitable now. Julio trying to walk forward. You see him staying on the ground.
We saw him in this position before, and he went for just a jump. Here's the dash punch. Not the best approaches, and Julio will stop him. Julio moves on.
He looks good. He looks good. So that's nice to see for him that, he comes out to the East Coast in an unfamiliar situation and still does pretty well. You can see there's a lot of people from California here, and traditionally there's a NorCal, SoCal rivalry, but when we travel, it becomes one state. We root for each other.
Hey, you've seen that guy 1,000 times. Now you come over to Atlanta, he's the only guy that you know.
Right.
Maybe you guys had some disagreements before, but now we're friends. So while we're getting our next match up, we want you guys to take a look at the Mad Catz Tournament Edition 2. This is what you're going to need for the upcoming tournament season. Play Street Fighter 4, come out to tournaments like this. You're going to need your weapon of choice. Everybody out here loves Mad Catz. Pick up a TE2.
And thanks also to XSplit. Faster, lighter, and more powerful XSplit. You can try it if you'd like at xsplit.com/CPT.
This tournament is actually being streamed on XSplit.
Oh, there you go.
Proof of concept in action right here.
Okay, so we're going to stick, I guess, with Californians. That's Brent on the left. He's the best Rufus in California, and I think that he's getting to the point now where he's in the conversation for best Rufus in the U.S.
He's definitely in the conversation.
Especially with Justin and Ricky moving away to at least some degree from that character.
Well, when you put it that way.
Right. Yeah, I guess when I put it that way, like removing those two players.
Yes.
Okay.
You get
like,
bumped
right
up a couple
there,
spots. Hey, you're right there.
Yeah.
That's you. That's
For
yours
sure.
now.
For sure. We'll see how he does. His opponent is Alonzo from North Carolina, an E-Honda player.
Well, this is definitely a matchup that on paper can seem pretty decent for a Honda, but a knowledgeable Rufus should be able to kind of spin circles around him.
Yeah, if Rufus gets a knockdown, he can get rid of that side charge that Honda has by going to one side or the other. And I really like Brent's ground control. He's not just the pressure Rufus. Oh, nice. Oh, could have had hands. But I like the jump timing from Alonzo.
I've noticed that Brent seems to be very patient with his approaches. He'll whiff a lot of dive kicks to try to bait out a punish and just use them to traverse the screen just a tiny little bit. Doesn't try to overplay his hand.
Right.
Nice punish here.
Oh, goes low. That's something he'll do quite frequently. Oh, the stand tech. As a Rufus player, you love to see that stand tech. Please do the stand tech.
I'm going to keep dive kicking, and we see how strong the dive kick actually is against Honda. 4 cross-up dive kicks right there, and he couldn't even get a special out.
No anti-air. It looked like he had charge. So now Alonzo really just playing D, it looks like. Oh, walks up for the hit, but that didn't work out. Ooh, this time he gets the grab. Yeah, it's a big problem for Honda if he gets knocked down, just in general, but this is a matchup where, it can be really tough.
But that stand tech against Rufus can definitely spell curtains. Gone for it a few times, went for the overhead.
Okay. Pretty good first game. There were some moments out of Alonzo that I thought were good, but he just didn't string them quite often enough together.
He seemed to play pretty calmly, but he wasn't able to make the choice on how to get any offense started. Whereas Brent, he found the dive kicks. He found the walk-ups. He just found his spacing and was able to apply pressure, get the damage that he needed. Alonzo's not getting any offense, and he's not getting any defensive stops. That's something that Honda is supposed to at least be able to rely on. You've got your stand fierce, you got your LP headbutt, but he's not getting in position to be able to use those reliably, and he has to deal with these dive kicks.
And really good pressure. Oh, and man.
You're not going to be able to grab him there.
You're not going to be able to grab him. No. And Brent is making pretty quick work. Really nice far stand fierce. Even on that trade, I think Rufus is fine. Okay, chance now for defense. And no, Brent solves it.
He's reading him so well between the dive kicks and the lows. He's throwing in the lows.
And that one try, or 2 times I think, Alonzo's tried to jump in, and Brent has had the down strong anti-air. So he's, even as he's pressing, he's keeping his eye on the defense.
Nice, he made some adjustments, found the jump strong. Much harder to anti-air, but Brent has the EX to stop the follow-up pressure. The link
that'll be
is
doing
good.
All right, so Brent takes it 2-0 pretty quick. There were, like I said, some moments out of Alonzo, but he just didn't get them often enough.
I think Brent got hit with 0 headbutts in that set.
I think you're right.
No hands at all. And I don't even think he got hit with a butt splash.
I think you're right.
He was handling Alonzo's charge better than Alonzo was. He knew exactly when the headbutt was going to come out, and he went over his head every time.
Well, there's definitely a good Honda contingent in SoCal, so he knows. He knows. Well, we're going to continue with California as much as there's that Arizona flag.
Oh, I was going to ask, what is that?
That's Arizona.
I don't know what the California flag looks like.
It's got a bear on it.
That's awesome. I was hoping you would have a
It's
bear.
got a bear.
All
yeah.
right, well,
yeah.
good job.
It has the, I think, extinct California golden bear.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Is it?
That's pretty cool.
So Velociraptor did really well last night. He OCV'd a team consisting, if I recall correctly, of Infiltration, Kazunoko, and Kita Senju DJ. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he must have
Team Kappa.
that must have been in the losers. In the winners, I think Filipino Man, and then in the losers, I think it was Velociraptor. He played very well yesterday. We saw so many OCVs, and he was one of them. And not only that, he joined in on the commentary and helped me out. So he's,
good stuff.
He's playing many positions.
Okay, all right. You see him with his good friend there, Driftwood, from Arizona. But Velociraptor's been in California for a while. Anyway, talk about Ludovic. Blood from your region?
Yeah, he's from
Maryland.
The Maryland, western edge of Maryland. I originally knew him as a Tekken player, and then he was a Street Fighter 4 player early on in the game. Always played Chun-Li.
Yeah.
Plays Chun-Li in pretty much every game.
Every game, yeah.
And it really seemed clear to me that he had been a Tekken player because in situations where a lot of other Street Fighter players would just block and not even bother to challenge, he would realize that he does have an option between a 3-frame jab, a 3-frame grab, and a backdash, and really make these challenges and find the right answer, not just recklessly going for the fastest thing that he could, but actually thinking about it. going with an option.
Now that I think about it, Velociraptor got top 8 at final round last year.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have a much better memory than I do.
I don't know why I recall that. Usually I can't do that, but I think it was just like unusual to me.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ludovic is flanked by Lacey-san. That's a guy originally from SoCal, now lives in Maryland, and plays Goku.
That's right. That's right. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say that something that Velociraptor often has is people don't know how to play against Goken. That's an advantage he often has, but I guess that's not the case here.
Do you have a Goken out there now? Ooh, beautiful whip punish there on the sweep, one of Goken's best normals. Big pressure in the corner from Lud.
Yeah,
really
this looks
developed
great.
his Chun-Li. Not just the zoner, not just the footsie character.
Okay, finds the second one. Why not?
Sweep.
Like, why not?
It was counter hit.
Oh,
the super is
that
there.
enough? Wow, so
A
close.
sliver. What
Chip,
did she do
chip?
here?
I'm not sure. Well, definitely Goken cannot throw a fireball, because she's looking for that for sure. It's definitely what Lud wants. Oh, did he see the dash and then the wait, and there wasn't enough time for Ultra anymore?
I think he eyeballed it.
Yeah.
Might have been trying to play the position game, but I think if she had it there, he would have gotten hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Lud has good reactions. Lud trying to make his way in.
We saw him play a Chun-Li yesterday, or we saw a Goken versus a Chun-Li yesterday. Chun was having a lot of issues getting through just the fireball game in general at first, but once she got in, that was where she was really able to make her money. And we talked about specifically the match changing once she gets the Ultra now and no more fireball.
Right.
Has to go to the whiff punish game.
And this time, Velociraptor trying with those counter hits. Lud didn't take any of them. Oh, nice. Neutral jump.
But he doesn't get himself any space, and Velociraptor's still in his face.
Oh, from the front. Oh, wow. Good stuff by Velociraptor. Unfortunately for Ludovic, I guess he didn't know the setup.
It's the Street Fighter 4 corner mix-up du jour.
Right.
Very strong, and it's just hard to eyeball. So like you said, you have to know that setup versus the character in a lot of situations. It happens so quickly.
In general, if I'm in the corner and I see the opponent jump at me with a short, I assume there's the shenanigans.
Back to the original side with the block.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
This is gonna
Good
be
timing on
big.
that. And so he can start the zoning. No, he wants pressure. Back to zoning now. And it has seemed tough for Lud to get through, but now that Lud has Ultra 1, Velociraptor's got to put an end to that stuff.
Double fierce.
Oh, wanted it.
Haven't seen that very
No,
often.
that was really nice.
Got the focus. He's recognized that Velociraptor's going for tricks.
Oh, had the jab after the... Oh, he went for it again this time. And not... It wasn't reversal EX hands, EX legs. And now Lud with the life advantage. Big positional advantage, too. Has that Ultra 1. Ooh, wow. Velociraptor trying to find those fireballs. He has a couple of times.
Yeah, he's playing with a really sharp eye to Lud's charge.
Yeah, you see, after she dashes, she can do an immediate Ultra, but she can't wait and then do an Ultra. She has to recharge.
Waiting for the charge to go away before he throws a fireball. Lud snuck through a crouch fierce. Really not enough. There's the overhead.
There had been so many lows in that situation. There had been so many low counters in that situation. First overhead. So Lud now on the ropes. But this, hey, he's in. First time he's been in so early in a round.
It's a huge sequence of 4 for Lud. He got 3 knockdowns, got the meter out from Velociraptor. He's in perfect position this round.
Yeah, he's looking good. Oh, he's looking for the jump right there. Didn't come. But Velociraptor not panicking. Fighting with fireballs. Trying to find a good space. And now that fireball game has got to change.
He's earned himself the ability to toss out those air fireballs here and there. He's been dominating the ground approach, but this round, Lud, he's done enough damage that he can run into some fireballs, run into some buttons, and still trade out for the win.
The big difference there was Lud getting in early. You know, he was in there early, and he had corner control afterward.
So much of this matchup hinges upon the pre-ultra decisions. You go into that situation with a life lead, you should feel good. Here's meter, here's damage, here's corner. Velociraptor with a huge find on the dive kick.
Oh, that's really unfortunate for Lud. Can he get out? Oh, wake up roundhouse.
Wanted to catch him walking back, but it wasn't close enough. Lud let him sneak one through.
Okay, good stuff by Lud.
It actually worked out better that he took that fireball, no hard knockdown.
Oh no! Is that gonna be it? Not quite! One more hit. Lud's still alive. That's it. Jump Fierce takes it. So Velociraptor moves on. Gets a hug from his buddy.
Gotta believe that one was to qualify.
Yeah, I bet it was, yeah. And maybe the same here.
Yeah, this is a correction. It must have been winner semis for Mago and Damdai. Because Mago's not qualified yet, we're going to have Mago coming up against EMP hero, Jon Grayson from New York. One of the most experienced Street Fighter players that I've seen going to tournaments. He goes way back.
Definitely. Yeah, I've played that guy. You know, when I was out on the East Coast, he came down to our local things quite a few times.
Yeah.
Played him in Street Fighter 2, 3, CVS 2. Whatever was out at the time.
He loves the old fundamental type of play. So any of those old games he loved. You know, CVS 2 back in the day. He was one of the perennial mainstays, always there as a threat.
Yeah.
Now he's here in Street Fighter 4. He plays your Chun-Li, your M. Bison.
Yes.
You know, your good old-fashioned Street Fighter fundamentals carry him through.
He's definitely got him. On the right side of your screen there. And Mago we saw before, looking good.
Jon has looked very good recently. I mean, he's always been a solid Street Fighter 4 player, but I feel like he's just gained a step in the past few months. He makes so much out of these. It's just a meaty crutch forward, a meaty scissors kick, and a meaty grab, and he can do so much with Bison off of just these three options. Gets into your head, and then maybe he'll throw in an occasional head stomp. He's got a lot of, I want to say, rehearsed patterns, but they're pretty low risk.
Okay.
And that's the type of game that he likes to play.
Okay. And there's the handshake before.
Now, rehearsed patterns are, they can definitely cause trouble against players like Mago, other Japanese players. They're very set play oriented. So when you have something that is a rehearsed sequence, they are likely to have seen it before. Maybe know the counter.
Well, I wonder how often Jon gets to play against Shine Yang in New York. I don't know how frequently that happens. Hopefully he has some experience there.
Gotta believe that he has enough to feel comfortable going into the matchup. But this is a different animal right now. This is Mago, 2D God.
Oh!
Hard read versus hard read. Good punish for M. Bison.
Yeah, he's not gonna get too much in that situation. And now it's back to the zone for Hero.
Jon, as M. Bison, is forced to preempt Yang a lot in this. If he gets these buttons out before the dive kick comes out, he can feel pretty safe that it's going to stop him.
Okay, wow, he's got the life lead. It's not easy for Bison to make a comeback, but he did. Oh, he's getting some nice reads. He really did there. You know, Mago's not afraid to wake up. We saw when he was playing against Damdai that he did it. He's not too worried about it.
Yeah. The double cross up, he catches him, racks up the stun on that one. Oh, one more hit, gotta believe that would have done it. The rally from Hero. Throws him out of the corner though, how is this gonna work out for him? Tried to trick him back into the corner with the charge and then scissors kick, I like that, but Mago was ready and no button comes out. Nice try from Hero, but he's gonna get punished.
Oh, that's really unfortunate for Mago.
Drops it. He'll recover it nicely.
Okay, there it is.
What was he going for there? Got counter hit.
crouch tech or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Good question. So
Back.
Bison really wants that space.
Yeah, plan A is hide behind stand medium kick, stand roundhouse, and check his approaches. Get as much free damage as you possibly can before you have to actually go in and fight.
Right. We saw in the first round he's capable of making that fight happen.
How about that? Stand short, punishing the jab.
Ooh, from the front?
Same mix-up, this time into the crush jab. Jiron not ready for the double
Oh,
cross
that
up
stun.
after the aerial. Stun is here.
Okay, here's Mago. Looking good. Which side? Other side. And he doesn't get the rest. Oh! Big find here for Jiron. Got a chance. Mago has meter. I think Mago's in a fine situation right now. Oh, came up for the hit. Oh!
Surprise!
And just like that, life lead.
Beautifully chosen surprise Psycho Crusher to give himself the comfortable lead now.
And yeah, so Mago takes away that meter. Next hit might do it.
Look at Mago with the 3 meters. He could go for the EX right
Oh!
pressure. He went for a crouch tech, got himself a trade and a loss. Jiron looks calm.
Yeah, especially with those 2 rounds, comeback rounds for Bison. You just don't see that very often. But he played it great.
Jiron definitely thinks about Bison a little bit differently than everybody else, playing well from every position.
Love that series right there. Got the corner.
Respects the dive kick. Mago finds a hit.
All right, Jiron just stays in the front.
Yeah, Jiron will drop charge a lot. He'll walk forward, walk back, but he's really confident in his normal game. Just dashes up and opens him up with a crouch light kick. It was a counter hit.
He's made that mobility really work.
It's catching, I think, Mago just a little bit off guard for him to just throw the charge away so much and then get more out of the ground game, more out of these great normals that Bison has.
Okay, here's Mago. Gets the knockdown. And, wow. Great whiff punish. Oh, yeah, this time Mago sees it coming. And he backs off to about that range, that same range.
Mago making some strong adaptations.
Oh, is that
There
it?
is again.
Nice. That was such a good whiff punish.
Did you see the adjustments from Mago in this round? So you want to play footsies? I can play footsies too. I actually know how to whiff punish with this.
Right. Yeah, he made some good things happen at about half screen range where if Bison dashes forward, Mago will take advantage. That's exactly what happened. Okay, anti-air.
One failure to punish bought Hero the space that he needed to get out of the corner. Some really critical mistakes coming from Mago. You gotta remember, Hero's up a game. Mago's up a round. Same mix-up we saw game 1. Hero still not ready for it. And it does so well, it's gotta make him think. I think he's keeping actually the side charge in that situation because the cross-up is so fast, but he doesn't want to do it.
Wow, when he
want
took
to do
advantage?
that?
I don't understand. I don't know. But wow, what a way to take advantage of that by Hero. Instead of just going up for the grab, he actually got the combo into strong for the kill. Yeah, I don't know.
That experienced Bison play. I don't know if Mago is taking a huge chance. I mean, now it's a match round for Jiron. Resets him with the command grab.
All right, let's see if it's time for tricks. If it's time for the tricks round.
Stun is an issue. Nice escape.
Ooh.
Surprise from Jiron. Full screen sweep. Jiron fighting his way back. And like we said, Bison, he's not really that comeback character, but the way that Jiron's playing him, he gets a lot of damage off of stand forward and stand roundhouse. That's nothing to scoff at.
Mako in now. Oh, great block. And now, unfortunately for Mago, he's in the corner. Okay, nicely done. Nicely done.
Nice decision from Mago. Not especially risky against Bison in that situation. And he found himself the punish.
Yeah,
He looks a little uncertain.
he does. He does. You don't see that very often. Okay, same characters.
Mago still playing a confident game, trying to look for approaches, trying to look for mix-ups.
Yeah, he jumps from really, really smart ranges. Ranges where Bison has trouble anti-airing. And the mix-up between regular jump in and dive kick, that's there too.
Yeah, empty jump. Perfectly placed dive kick. He's got him cornered here.
Oh,
Option
OS.
select to punish the focus of the Psycho Crusher.
Wow.
What was he doing there?
I don't know, but what I really like to see is when somebody gets option selected, they say, screw you, I'm going to do it again. see if you got it the second time.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes when people do an option select like that, they think you're going to sit still the next
Right.
time.
They don't want to do it again and risk messing up the option select. They say.
Or just come in for a grab because they think that you're going to block.
Yeah.
And Hyro, blew up whatever it was and takes the life lead and then the round.
Yeah, there's a mental game going on here, and Jiron's definitely the more relaxed of the two, despite the strong offensive sequences coming out from Mago.
Oh, first time in the mid-range like that.
Mago's been finding a lot of success being able to get the jumps out, and now Hero's going to try to shut that part of his game down as well.
Oh yeah, if Hero could shut that down, then that'd be pretty much a good night for Mago. But Mago's still alive. Okay, chance. Now he has the knockdown almost into the corner. Not quite. There he is.
What a challenge from Hero.
And you see Mago now really hoping that Hero dashes in. You see that range that Mago's picked? That's the range where if Bison dashes up, he can take advantage, but don't expect that from Hero.
This is match round for Hero. He's got super stocked. He's sitting pretty.
Yeah, he's doing fine. Oh, here's Mago, though. Oh!
That could be it!
It is!
EMP Hero over MCC Mago. We got ourselves an upset, folks.
Yeah, we were talking about how Mago is so solid. He's a good player, strong player, and yet so rarely can he find that #1 spot in tournaments. So rarely can he get up to the very top.
I think
Unfortunate for him.
for Jiron, we know Jiron's a strong player.
Sure.
It's certainly an upset because he's playing Mago, but if there was a player here in that bracket that was going to be able to give something to Mago, we see that it was Jiron. That style of play versus Mago, it seems to give him problems a lot because not being able to come into a matchup where you feel favored and play with the psychological advantage can have a shattering effect mentally, you know, and it didn't, even though Mago continued to play his game in those situations where Yang is supposed to be the one with more explosive power than Bison, he's supposed to be able to make a comeback to get to that situation, but he just got boxed out. He just got zoned out continuously.
Yeah. Good job by Jiron. He moves on. Mago still alive.
Still alive.
He can do it. You know, it's going to be a long road though. If you get sent to losers in pools, you know, relatively early, because it's a big tournament. So getting past pools is just the start. You have such a longer road. So many more matches to play through the losers side.
Tiring.
It is. It is. So I met Gavin earlier. He said that this is his first big tournament. I mean, he went to KIT, but this is the first premier event, I guess.
That's
that
a good
been
name.
To. So he's from Kentucky, Louisville, or whatever. There's like.
No, you said it right, I think.
No, dude. I remember like, I think they have a sign that's like, you know, cities say like "Welcome to Louisville," right?
Yeah.
And it's like Louisville, yeah, like whatever else it is. There's like 5 different ways. Yeah. Anyway, so he says he's going with Ryu. That's accurate. Then Pancakes is his opponent from Boston with the claw.
I think unless Gavin is a very technical Ryu, then Vega's just going to be able to give him problems.
Yeah, I like Vega in this matchup. I agree. I think that Vega can really pester well with crouching strong and stand medium kick. His jump is so fast. It
Traditionally,
can be hard to
just good against fireballers.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a fast jump and he's got normals that point downward, so you're able to punish the fireball in situations that a lot of other characters wouldn't be able to.
That's right, yeah. But so far, it's been all Gavin. KGA, Gavin. And
Very
Pancakes
smart.
gets away.
Smart applications of pressure from Gavin.
Oh! And there's the tech. I really think Vega's good, by the way. I've been playing a lot of that character lately. I think he's really, really good.
I think he's very solid in this game. I think there aren't enough Vega players relative to how strong he is in this version of the game.
I agree. Oh, if that had been Ultra. Pancake's getting out. Oh no!
Really?
That could have been the round 2. Chances on both sides.
Did he even need to go for the full combo?
He could have just done ultra.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
Couple
fact,
of
maybe that's
mistakes.
what that crouching medium kick was. I don't know. Maybe he screwed it up.
Possible.
Well, Gavin ends up taking it anyway.
Finds a stutter, focus attack, and gets counter. Nice opening from Pancakes. Good Kara grab, stops the focus. That walk under could cause him some trouble. He's in the corner, but Becca does have pretty good options to get out of the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, he has nice mobility for sure.
I really like his wall jump. I think it's very useful and kind of underutilized. It's very fast off the wall.
It is fast, yeah. Oh, good read. Wow, all right.
He missed his link.
He did.
Gavin made the right choice. There's really no other choice in that situation, and he's fighting for his life in this round.
Oh, nice. Good timing on the jump. Fierce. Gavin still has a chance. And one more stab, maybe 2 actually. Oh, wow. No, the shenanigan.
He didn't have a punish.
Oh, wow.
Can Ryu not punish that without super?
I would think he could do something.
Walk up something?
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Yeah. Situations sometimes go by very quickly. He just snuck one through either way. Pancakes gets himself up on the scoreboard this round.
Oh, no EX. That's bad news. Oh, not really punished, though.
He missed his link there.
Gavin now with the knockdown from the front still. There's the EX.
There's the decision.
Look.
FADC is good.
Yeah, and each time when Pancakes gets that knockdown, he's gone in for the throw every time. So the wake up FADC or Dragon Punch FADC, I think is pretty good there. Pancake's
Definitely hit
gonna
the
have
mark.
to adjust.
Yeah, he'll have to think about that. He's getting a little advice from his friend. It can be you can kind of fall into patterns, get a little bit one-dimensional.
Yeah.
You're up here.
Yeah.
A lot of people behind you. Lose your footing in the matchup. Have to dig down deep into his bag of tricks. Mix it up a little bit.
Okay, well, we're back in. So there definitely is a range where Vega can harass. Yeah, that's about it. Tip of medium kick. Perfect spot.
Gavin's playing this fearless fireball game.
He is fearless.
Despite Pancake's trying to get himself into that range where he can threaten with the crouch strong, Gavin playing the fearless fireball game, throwing the fireballs to beat out the claw. Now that's where Pancakes can jump. That's where the jumps start to become valuable, and that's why I say Gavin's playing fearlessly.
Yeah.
He built up so much damage off of those, they call it fireball in the face back in the day, but this time it's to the claw, and he built up enough damage that he was able to, take some risks.
Yeah, I wouldn't think he'd be too worried about taking that EX off the wall in that situation. Just right back into it.
He'll shrug that off.
Oh no. So here's Gavin now into the corner. He has a bar. He has throw or EX Tatsu. Oh, under? Oh no.
It looked like the jump strong for sure put him in a position to get hit there. Might have been able to cross up with a different normal. Good decision from Pancakes. Keep himself in the round. Still the fearless fireball game from Gavin, and I think Pancakes looks like he's thinking he's not going to throw more fireball.
Right, you're right, yeah.
He's not going anti-fireball time in and time out.
So now Gavin, oh, of course. That's it. Nice. So Gavin takes it 2-0. He had gotten that bar just a little bit before.
Great read.
Good read, yeah.
A lot of success after the knockdown situations from Gavin on either end, really. I know you like this guy.
Itazan, yeah, I do. Zenki player, one of the best. His opponent is Tabak 1.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, from Atlanta, a Hugo player, he says.
We're gonna have Zengi
Zengi
versus
Hugo.
Hugo. I'm gonna leave this one to you.
All right, I've played this a couple of times. It's a matchup that I've talked about with good Geefs, good Hugos. People disagree about it. Which one has the advantage?
Okay.
Hugo has gigantic buttons, and he can keep Geef out of the air. So if you're well placed with your crouching strongs and your stand strongs and your claps, and if you have your anti-air fierce and EX backbreaker on point, it can be tough for Geef to get in. At the same time, Geef has such faster buttons. He's such a faster character.
Yeah.
Not often you get to say that.
I know, right?
But,
And
but
he's
Geef
a
is
pretty
so much
big
faster.
dude.
Yeah. So things like stand strong and stand roundhouse can actually whiff punish things, and so I feel like he does really well in the footsie game too. As far as pressure, I mean, they have very similar mix-ups.
I think of Itazan as he's very crafty compared to somebody like Snake Eyes, who's very strong. And the Zangief neutral game, the footsies game, I haven't felt that he's that strong compared to him. But this weekend, I felt wrong in that judgment. He's looked very strong, just using stand short, using a little bit of stand forward, and able to match in the ground game. Getting right into it.
All right, guys, it's working.
Gets a reset there. Okay, I was like, is this real?
No,
like,
they're just screwing
it looked
around.
like they kept playing. Like, okay, we're actually fighting now. We don't even care about our pause. They're like, I don't have a lot of time to play Zangief versus Hugo. Let us enjoy this for as long as possible. Yeah, he's a super experienced player.
Yeah.
Itazan. So I think command grabs, grapplers play very well for somebody like that that can think. I really believe that this guy's going to block for just a couple frames right now. I can slip something through.
Are you ready?
As far as the command grab goes, I actually prefer Hugo's in this match. Jab SPD for Geef has the biggest range of the pile drivers, but other than that, Hugo, oh yeah, that one is so good in the mid range in this matchup. And on top of that, his Ultra 1 actually outranges Geef.
Okay. Trying to chase him down. One backdash too many from Tabak, but Ida-san didn't get really too much off of it.
See, I'm talking about there, the whiff punish. So Hugo has this gigantic control of the screen, but if he presses a button at the wrong time, he can get whiff punished.
Got enough life to take a couple of those, but Itazan slowly gaining on that meter. And he'll make those whiff punishes really significant.
Lots of buttons out of Tabak. Oh. 120 damage on that stand strong.
Itazan is relaxed, like you said. A lot of buttons coming out from Tabak.
Oh,
so
dude, that was a chance. You need to make, as the Hugo, you have to make it that Geef cannot jump.
That was from very far away. Itazan fails to react. Scary situation for him. Backdashes. Nothing from Tabak.
Oh, again. Oh, that was supposed to be Meat Squasher. That's really unfortunate for him. Might have worked.
It was working before.
It was. So now with Super, Hugo gets dangerous because stand shorts, stand jabs, crouching shorts, crouching jabs, even from mid-range, they can be super.
Yeah, and that was the game that Tabak was playing.
But Geef also very dangerous when he has that super bar for a different reason. He does not just trying to outrange. Oh, can't get too crazy with it. Oh, what?
Did you see that coming? It looked like it was a mistake coming down with the headbutt. And,
for sure.
Got the super ready.
That needs to be super. It's going to be hard to counterpoke Geef in between strongs. Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of zoning coming from Tabak, but Itazan knows how to take advantage of him.
Hugo's this really interesting character that's sort of like a mix of Dhalsim and Geef, because you have to zone with Hugo in a very similar way as with Dhalsim. You can't overcommit on your time. You only have so much time. Your buttons are so long. And yet you can deal 400 damage if you get a hit. Dang, he's consistently getting that counter hit combo. Good stuff. You don't see that very often. Oh. Yeah, if you're not knocking Geef out of the air, then it's going to be tough as Hugo.
I've noticed that Tabak looks comfortable and relatively strong in the zone game, but once Itazan gets in, the defense isn't there. Look, it's again, he didn't block the low. He's just kind of failing on standard defensive options. I guess he's possibly afraid of the command grab, but Itazan hasn't even established it yet. Meet Squasher though, he's established that.
Oh, wow.
Hey, if it ain't broke.
Oh, man, he's giving up so much damage. No, you're good. Link it. Oh, could have linked it. But oh, well. It's hard to do after Ultra. It's just a weird timing. So now with Super. They both have Super. Oh, ooh, that's short. That's it.
It was the usage of the meter right there. That needed to be it. He needed to just go for it.
That's crouching short into nothing. Needed to be crouching short into super.
Yeah.
That could have been the start of a comeback there. And like I said, I think not knocking Geef out of the air, and like you said, problems on the defense. You know, I really think that was it.
One way or the other, Itazan was scary for him once he got close, and he ate so many extra hits that he really didn't need to, and he didn't really push Itazan in the offensive game to get creative.
Right.
Did he really get SPD there? I mean, there was the
so.
super, but there really wasn't even a threat of command grab.
No, it was mostly just buttons.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep. Well, so Itazan moves on. Now we're gonna go to the next match. GG Sherry Genix from Southern California, the Viper player. She's been playing for most of SF4's lifespan.
Yeah.
And KPB Madness is going to be her opponent from Jersey with Adon.
Now, Viper's a character that has, you know, I like to look at characters in terms of like their plan A and their plan B, and she has a pretty overwhelming, dominating plan A, you know, going with just burn kicks from afar, cross you up, very hard to punish, and then size modes when you try to start countering the burn kick. And I think a character like Adon has plenty of tools to deal with it. He has tools to get him off of the ground and still threaten, move very quickly. He can definitely outrange her. He's got solid walk speed, plenty of things to deal with what she has.
Yeah.
But he has to know how to defend and counter burn kicks and size modes. You're not going to be able to beat this character if you're not able to stop those. Will require a little bit of reactions, a little bit of planning. You gotta use tools like a focus, preemptive a little bit. You can stop the burn kick that way, and force Viper to think twice about her wealth of approaching options.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how she'll approach this match. You know, I don't see it very often. It feels like nobody plays either character anymore. They used to be all over the place.
Sure.
Oh, no whiff punish. That's an important thing for Sherry to see.
That's
yeah,
two.
and again, no whiff punish. So she maybe has learned now that she can throw things out in the mid-range, which would be great for her. Madness has got to change that up. Okay, good tech.
Chance here. Empty jump is good.
Oh no, and no. Oh man, you have to do the quick wake up. Just input it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it.
There's really no reason not to. If you're being comboed, if the opponent drops, you know, might as well.
It'll often get you to punish if she needs.
Right. So now Sherry's got to make this comeback. Oh, there's the focus. Wow, roundhouse.
Very good choices. He had a lot of trouble stopping Sherry's approach in the beginning, but that little sequence at the end leads me to believe that he knows what to do. Ooh, close fierce, no link. He's got the block on the cross-up burn kick there. Oh, got a little bit impatient. Sherry stopped the approach with the seismo. Nice, anti-air. The feint game is there this round.
Oh, no anti-air. Oh, nice. Unfortunately for her, meter spent, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Hey. Better safe than sorry.
Okay, here he is. Oh, doesn't get the juggle. Be a big miss. Nice reaction. Okay, Sherry now has a chance for mix-up. Doesn't get it.
He is playing a dangerous game using these Jaguar kicks to get in, and Sherry made him pay for it the last time.
Nice. It's good blocking. And now she has 3 bars. Oh, not anymore.
Risky Thunder Knuckle, but she gets away with it, gets a grab indeed. Same side that time on the burn kick. It looks like he's just blocking the crossover every time.
Yeah, just defaulting to that. So now can he get back in? He has 2 bars, so he can be dangerous if he does find an opening. Oh, double overhead.
Just Viper things. Sherry looked very comfortable in the scramble game.
Yeah.
Up close, she was able to snatch the advantage back. And that can be scary against a character like Adon. He's very good at like just poking away at the guard, pecking.
Okay, chance now for the knockdown. Nothing. And here's Adon. From the front.
He missed his input, but he still gets a grab out of it.
Okay, I really like that he took control there with that crouching jab. Had a few chances. Not too much out of it. Oh, that could have been so big.
He's missing a lot of his opportunities here. He's had some links that have gone by the wayside, and he's still playing that risky Jaguar kick. You gotta be careful with that.
Oh yeah, right
Gets
there.
the second one right there, but that actually could have been the round if Sherry had scouted it.
Yes.
Sticks to his guns, and he'll get himself around.
Okay, knockdown now for Sherry. Oh, gotta be big. Well, she's got the throw again. Okay, so KBB Madness is out of there. Still has a ton of bar. Yeah, there it is.
Just relax, buddy. There's plenty of time on the game clock. I like that on the neutral jump. Didn't really want to mess with all the meter that Sherry had, but it's just too little, too late. There's the anti-air. Sherry taking a round, and it's going to be match round now for Sherry Genix.
I like that she backdashed after that first overhead, expecting maybe Dragon Punch, or hey, if you jump, I'm going to get that anti-air too. It's really well positioned.
She's doing so well in these scramble situations. Definitely one step ahead of Madness.
Oh, so good.
Into the corner.
Great bait. Madness now feels like he's on the ropes. Oh, again! And
on the stun!
She's going to end up with a perfect.
Sherry Genix over KPB Madness.
You can really hear how many players are here from California. It's a lot.
It is a lot. You guys rolled deep out here to
Yeah,
Atlanta.
it traveled well. Yeah.
Few impressive rounds from Sherry. She made some pretty hard reads, and they really paid off. And oh boy.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Speaking of hard reads, coming up.
This is Brent. We've seen him on stream already, the Southern California Rufus I told you about, and he is so good. But his opponent is Smug, Pie Smug from New York with Dudley, the best Dudley. One of the best in the US, just in general. Not best Dudley, but
No.
like in
Best
general.
players.
Best player.
Period.
And he has a bunch of experience against Glitch Rufus, another one of the best Rufuses in the US.
Oh, for sure.
So he's going to have a lot of experience here. As far as Brent goes, SoCal doesn't really have that top level Dudley player.
Not a lot of places do.
You're right. So we'll see what kind of experience Brent has. You know, he has a really good ground game himself. But we'll see if that works against somebody like Smug. Smug just has such good patience, such good reactions.
You watch Smug play, and disadvantages seem to kind of melt away.
Yeah.
He's in a terrible position, and then he makes 3 or 4 good reads, and that's the round.
Right. Right. Yeah, it can
He's
be very
always a
quick.
threat.
Especially character like Rufus has below average stun bar. He can't take as many hits as other people can before he falls dizzy. Against Dudley, that's going to be a big problem. I mean,
At any moment.
right.
At any moment.
Right. Yeah,
At any
if,
moment.
If you get hit once and then comboed once, that could be it.
Yeah. And Rufus, of course, very slow wake up. EX Messiah. He's not going to be able to be comfortable after he gets knocked down. He's going to have to respect those mix-ups and find some real good defensive stops.
This is to qualify out of the pool.
Qualifying winners.
This is pool number 6.
You can follow along at home on finalround.org. Check out the list of players in each pool.
Brent on the left. There's a lot of regional rivalry involved in this one. Right in there. And I guess that wasn't the strategy that Smug expected from him. Oh, wow. Reset in. I love what Brent is doing so far.
Yeah. He's done enough damage. He's done about 50%. He says, I can go in now. We can go blow for blow.
Oh, but this could be really bad for him. In the corner, okay, maybe not. Maybe so. This could be it. Oh, that one mix-up that put himself into the corner. He was so good mid-screen, and here he is with big problems.
Man, when Smug smells blood, how do you stop this guy? He won't quit. He actually had him there. And Smug returns the favor with a drop, and Brent will take his round.
That's
that he
lucky
had
for
earned.
Brent. Because he put himself in that bad situation. You know, if he had lost that round, obviously Smug took advantage, but he had that situation because Brent put himself in the corner.
Yep, one little drop, and he had to stay in the corner.
Justin Wong sitting next to Brent here.
Overhead.
Wow, all right. Okay, Brent with some tech. And he waits, second time that he's waited and gotten the grab. And is he gonna go corner again? He does! But he gets the stun. This is not looking how I thought it was gonna look. You know, Smug had that series in the previous round and dropped one of the combos.
Yes.
And he only had that series because Brent gave it to him, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know. Smug is not putting up quite. Okay, so he's okay. Moving forward now, pressing more. This is what I expected. I really want to see that recovery.
Brent's out in front. He was able to get so many stops when Smug was just running into buttons in the last game, but Smug, he just shrugs it off. He knows that that's his game plan. That's how he wins, and this time he's pushed him into the corner, bullied him into the corner, and takes the stun that he's earned. Hello.
Wow. All right.
Right now, Brent's got some good reads on Smug. He recognizes that he's a button presser. So he's going to take some of these risks, and they'll pay off huge if he lands them. He wakes up with the buttons. He's a button presser, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Smug's style is to get big damage off of his buttons, so he's able to mitigate that risk. Hello.
That's Dudley. Dudley has to mix you up.
Yeah, he has to press buttons.
Yeah,
What
that's
does
the
he
game.
get if he's not pressing
That's the
buttons?
game. He's not blocking those. Unfortunate for Brent, he gets far fierce, and now Smug has corner. And this could be it. It just feels so dangerous when you're cornered by Smug.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to wait there. He knows how long Smug will start working that ski bag in the corner. Spends the EX to get out. Only really takes a little bit of damage.
Oh, how do you get out of here?
This is
How do you
where
get
it
out of
gets
there?
bad.
I don't know if it's going to do it. It was W Ultra.
I don't think so.
No. Needs a little bit more. Any hit. Okay. So game goes to Smug.
Smug is sticking to his guns. Pressing forward, going for counter hits.
You have to, as Dudley.
I think that's one of the reasons why he's able to be so successful with this character. He recognizes how overwhelming his plan A is, but sometimes with this character, you gotta just stick with it.
Wow. Okay. This time Brent gets the read correct, and he has another chance for. Oh, goes low. Misses the anti-air. And here's Smug. Lets Brent out.
Nice. Strong rallies from Brent on the defensive end.
Oh, started out. Smug with the wake up. Just jabs, turns it into something. And then you see the holes there, just trying to leave room for EX Messiah. It didn't come. Brent actually gets a button in the corner against Dudley with Rufus.
This is not how Smug's matches normally get. Once
No.
you get cornered, you can expect to just wait there. There's a bus coming. You're going to be waiting for a long time.
Nice read.
There's
it. Yep.
Good Lord. Smug is still here. That's how we expect it to go.
That is a Smug round.
Yeah. Overlay that over top of any of Smug's other rounds, and I bet you're going to see a lot of overlap.
So match point for both players. Okay, yep. Causes knockdown. Oh, what? That delay. Okay, that delay was so good.
Hello! Smug still one step ahead. Brent's been pressing a lot of buttons to try to stop these approaches, and Smug now making adaptations, doing more jumps, laying back even further for better whip punishes. Big damage!
Oh, hold on,
overhead,
though.
but Brent stops with the rally.
Hold on, though. Oh, nice buttons.
The
That's
challenge.
going to be it.
The challenge.
Oh, it's not. Another chance. Oh. Nicely played by Smug. Smug takes it. He qualifies in winners. And Brent has a chance in losers.
It
But-
felt like Brent was in control for more of the match than Smug was.
Well, I agree, but that's the character.
Yeah.
That's Dudley. You can have all the problems in the world, and you get one knockdown.
That's how the character is. That is the part of the game that Smug has drilled, you know, that he's gotten so strong. So it's no surprise to see that if there's going to be one Dudley, it's going to be the guy that worked offense that hard. You know, if 5%, 10%, whatever, life bars do not matter.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree. I really liked how Brent challenged in some situations, but his character just doesn't have the pressure. You know, you think of Rufus as a pressure character. Dudley's pressure, so much better. So if you're Brent, you have to just avoid those situations. He did so in the first game. Just couldn't do it in the second game. Smug just outplayed him at the end.
He took him out of his comfort zone, forced him to play more of the like Justin Ricky style where he was going for the stand forwards,
Right.
the sweeps. But last game, Smug made huge adaptations, started jumping a little bit more, and when he went for his frame traps, he started to lay back a couple of more horizontal pixels to give those buttons a little bit more range to come out and go for whiff punishes. It was just great adjustments from Smug, showing deep understanding of the matchup and the game as well.
The battle has begun. Fight!
So what do you know about the ninja?
Well, that's Nasser from France originally, but now in NorCal. And he's going to be going with Chun-Li. And on the left, of course, is EG's K-Brad. He signed up as Cammy and DeCaprid. We saw Chun out of him recently. He said he's been practicing his Chun up more. I don't think I've seen his DeCaprid lately, but I know he's been, trying to make that character work.
He's been having a rough go of things in the last 6 months, not really getting the results that he's hoped for as a sponsored player, as a player that trains with some of the best players in the United States. But he's still always a threat, and despite losing matches sometimes, I think he still seems pretty aware, pretty present in a lot of these matches. He's not really letting these losses get to him.
At South by Southwest, Tokido beat Momochi, but other than that, the closest match Momochi had was against K-Brad, who
Right
almost
on.
beat him. So, he's still in there.
2 out of 3 is very hard to win sometimes, But the fact that you're there, you're present, means that you're in the conversation, as you put it earlier.
I feel like this has got to be a tough matchup for Chun.
Yeah. Very hard to establish the range that you're comfortable behind. I mean, K-Brad can close the gap so well with all these tools. And just a fast walk speed.
Yeah, he just started walking, and why not?
She moves so quickly that you can't put out that fireball that gives you a bit of a to bolster your defense. None of that's happening. It's just Cammy's in my face,
Yeah.
and I have to fight her off, honestly.
Yeah, Chun can have problems with anti-airing. Is a roundhouse, is a dive kick, that kind of thing.
Yeah, in matchups like this, you'll see her be forced to go to like the jump fierces, jump back roundhouse, just kind of hedge her bets and just look for trades. Oh.
Oh, is that stun?
Last hit does it.
Wow. Okay.
That's K-Brad.
That's K-Brad. Nicely done. Well, he looked real strong there.
Yeah. Got to play his game. I think what you said was right on. It's tough for Chun to fight this match. It's just tough for her to get things started. K-Brad starts things off holding forward, and he says, what are you going to do? Jab me? Fierce me? I'm still holding forward. And it's so risky for her to go for the crouch roundhouse. I think he actually did at one point, and that was where K-Brad had the EX drill from the air, the EX strike, and he gets a combo off of it. So it looked like Master's feeling that his options are all kind of getting countered, nullified, so he goes over to Goken. I don't know how much better of a choice this is going to be for him.
Yeah. Goken does have better anti-air options, definitely. EX Tatsu is, like, ridiculous. And after that, he has some normals like Chun does, and he has the parry, of course.
The sweep is good.
Yeah, I feel like he's more capable there. But I don't know how long-term the fireball game is going to be.
Goes for the counter. One hole in the fireball game. K-Brad found the focus dash through, and there's the EX Tatsu to stop him.
Yeah, 2 pressure opportunities so far for K-Brad, and both blown up.
He's giving up this round. Once he gets to the point where he starts jumping back, K-Brad smells blood. He goes in, makes him pay.
Nice
Can't hold his
focus.
ground. He tries the button, but K-Brad's ready with the focus dash through. He's making some choices. They're just not going for him.
I like the idea, but K-Brad just stays grounded. And this character switch doesn't look like it's helping out all that much.
The decisions are there. He's making some good choices, but he just gets in a very bad position so quickly. K-Brad making a lot out of that focus dash through. Nasser needs to figure out a way to stop it quickly. Smash rounds. K-Brad. Oh.
Okay. Nasser gets another chance. He's going to throw the fireball. No. Oh, it's so risky against her there.
Gotta have to take some risks at this point. Tries to go for a focus dash through of his own.
I really like K-Brad's awareness and reactions. I think he had that stand roundhouse against every single jump back.
Yeah.
Right? Against both Chun and Goken.
I think
that's really good.
And he's so good in general at punishing people that are walking back. Because I think he's so used to the situation. He gets in your face very quickly, and guys just want to jump back. So he needs to scoop up those situations, or else he's gonna get zoned out.
Right.
He's come a long way at scooping those up.
Okay, well up next we're gonna have another NorCal player. This is Julio. We saw him before on stream, the Yun player.
Yes.
Really, really strong Yun. His opponent is Guilty. We saw actually both Dalsum and Makoto out of St. Louis.
Yes.
It's definitely Makoto. You're not gonna pick Dalsum against Yun.
That would be bad.
That would be a bad call.
That would not be the best decision at this stage in the game.
And Julio's gonna know both of these characters. He has people up in NorCal who play both really well. So not gonna be too many unknown situations for him. But, Guilty can make good reads, and she's more mobile than a lot of players. It can be hard to find out, where she's gonna be at any one time.
Yeah, some unexpected types of dashes and axe kicks that might catch you unaware.
Yeah.
Get her in, and then get her the opportunity to start working the command grab game or what have you. The hell?
What was that?
She is a troll.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I play with her on live a lot, and a lot of our matches just devolve into us doing like the stupidest like,
Just making statements.
Like, I think you're an idiot move that we like either of us can think of.
Deep understanding though, honestly.
She's a good player. So Julio in has the knockdown. Not a good spot from Makoto. That's her problem. I really like the character. I think she's really, really good. But you know that knockdown situation, especially without meter, is tough.
Yeah, it's not going to be about defense. She's going to need to block a little bit, but then turn that situation back into offense, and it should be some really big tit for tats in this matchup.
Julio in, taking a risk. Oh, backdash. Nice. Okay. Okay, so good round from him. Lots of pressure. You know, very consistent pressure.
Stop the EX lunge. Nice.
Okay. Oh, there was the knockdown. The safe version. Okay, again. Nice. Oh yeah, look at her backdash. I really like the read from Julio, but smart stuff by Guilty.
Yeah. Great use of the meter in that round.
This match decides the winner. Fight! And with that, the fight is officially underway.
That's really good harassment with that short. Oh, good read.
Yeah, good
oh, needs to be big. She had meter. Guys didn't see it. And Diana's a mix-up away from stun. Okay, this should be safe. And any of those buttons, Yun can't run into anything right now. Oh, she went in! Oh, that jump was risky as well.
She's 9/10 of the way there, but she's got to earn this last little bit. Julio's not going to give it to her.
No, you see him trying to range out. Wow, went in for EX. Wouldn't have been safe, but she just had the read right. Game 1 going to Guilty.
He wasn't going to be able to react to that one. He would have needed to preempt it, so that was a fair risk. Much better than just letting the full charge one rip.
I think it becomes safe if you charge it up, right?
That I'm not sure of, but it's definitely much more reactable.
Yeah, totally.
That's the issue. Oh, got a reset and finds the stun.
Oh, what a jerk.
Resets it. Troll time.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, she's at match point, though. A lot of people cheering for Julio right now. Like I said, lots of Californians.
She's found a lot of success with that EX Kara grab, or not the EX Kara grab, Karakusa.
Yeah.
Julio's adjusting to it pretty well. Oh, she could have comboed the trade there, right? The Ultra David achievement.
Okay, Guilty can still do this. She needs one more mix-up.
Yes.
One more mix-up.
Oh!
There
That's
it is!
it! Guilty!
Takes it.
Hard reads. He just went low and followed through. Hard reads.
That's what she does. She does it well, as you can see. So Julio, that was his first tournament outside of California. And you know what? Made it pretty far. But
Was
didn't
that
get all the
winners?
way through. I think that was losers. Was that
Okay.
losers? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't. I really have no idea. Whatever.
We'll find out.
This definitely is losers, though. We saw both these players before, and each one lost. So Jibo, North Carolina, the Hugo, and World Slayer with Ibuki. Not that easy a matchup for Hugo, in my opinion. Ibuki has a lot of mobility. She has good buttons. Against Hugo.
I think World Slayer is an online player. I know I've actually played him online a long time ago. I think there's some trade-offs. I think one strong benefit of being a primarily online player is you'll get a lot of character experience. You know, most of the characters are out there. You're gonna run into them eventually. But if you're you're a guy that goes to your local scene a lot. You're of course relegated to the local talent.
Yeah, I think you have to do both.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I really do. There's so many characters.
It's true.
You know, it's unlikely. Look, even in, for example, SoCal, we have a really big scene. There are characters we don't know that well.
Yeah.
We don't. There's, like I said, there's no Top Dudley, and there's several others too. So you need to have that online experience wherever you are. Okay, all right. Starting off with the big mix-ups. Nice. That was really good.
Oh, he has to do so much.
Just the read.
Okay. Oh, too big.
Yeah.
Jibo's gonna definitely be a player that knows how to take advantage of these tiny holes. Such a technical player. There it is again. He'll take that risk.
Oh,
boy.
Reset. Give me that slap.
Don't get hit.
Okay, the setup instead. Blocking. Oh, finds it. Super. Pretty good damage. Oh!
Good reads from World Slayer, but he's out of meter.
Oh, the read. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Jibo does not like to sit on an advantage. He likes to push it.
Oh, that's bad news. Not punished very well.
I think he's going for the post. No.
Oh, good stuff. All those buttons are so big from Hugo. Oh, he was waiting for the jump. It didn't come. Very smart by World Slayer. But that is going to be it. Much more of the round that Jibo wanted.
Strong couple of rounds from Jibo.
Look, Jibo's used to making third strike Hugo work. This character's way better than third strike Hugo, okay? So it's like a big step up.
Yeah, their moves that at first glance seem just weak. But if you know how to stick them in, you know how to calculate that risk, mitigate it, then you can get a lot of them. They're just highly damaging. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. Woo! That HP version. Match point now for Jibo. Tournament life on the line for World Slayer. It's tough. Yeah, it's tough to pressure Hugo like that. It's such a risk on both sides.
Yeah, he's got options, and Jibo's not afraid to commit to one. He's finding a lot of success.
Ooh, not buffered. Surprising.
Psychological edge coming into play. Jibo with a distinct advantage there.
Okay, nice. Gotta make something good happen. No. Not a punish. But
Yeah, that's advantage after block.
yeah, was not a punish. Just a good read.
Jump in.
Oh, that
Drop
is
it
it.
for the grab.
No standing 720. Oh, he didn't even pick Ultra One. Oh, Jibo. I guess I'll allow it. So he moves on. World Slayer eliminated. And it looks to me like we have Air coming up. CCG Air it is. Yep, Canada. Used to be a Ryu player, but he's been going with Poison in Ultra.
I heard that he switched because Japan said, if you want to play Ryu, just pick Poison.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I think he said something like that. And he said that when he was in Japan and he made that switch, he went from like not winning all that often to Ryu to just like beating a lot of people.
That
with
feels
Poison.
so good because you're like, well, I am good.
Right,
I
yeah.
really do know how to play.
Like, I wasn't the problem.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
yeah.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. No, I really like the character pick for him because he can play a Ryu type match, but at the same time, she has a lot of little tricks and tips and tech that he likes to find out.
Take a moment and check out the Mad Cat store. Head on over to /final round and you can pre-order the TE2 that's going to work on your PlayStation 4, your PlayStation 3, And of course, this year, your premier events, expect that you will need that. If you want to get into streaming yourself, you can go ahead and check out XSplit. If you want to tweet about it, use hashtag XSplitV2. And you can see the software that's being used right now to run this tournament. And of course, great games need great audio. So change your game. Street Fighter 4 is a great game. You're going to need a great headset to go along with it. Check out Turtle Beach, turtlebeach.com.
So Air's opponent is Ace Unlimited, the guy player from North Carolina.
He is, if I'm not getting him confused, a 3D player primarily. I think he's very strong Soul Calibur player, if I'm not getting him mixed up with someone else. I like these crossover talents.
Yeah.
Already being smart, good risk taker, decision maker, and another game will carry over.
Yeah, each game has a little bit something different to teach.
I really enjoyed that.
So
for the Ultra
CCG
2.
Air. Canada Cup Gaming. And Ace Unlimited.
The battle has begun. Fight!
Oh, nice timing.
Yeah, guy's gonna have a lot of mobility. He will be able to make it past the fireball game.
Gotta immediately recognize which fireball she has coming out. They have different shapes. You can see which one it is, and they do different things. Super important to see which one it is. Okay, gets the grab.
Good throw. The pressure is huge from Ace Unlimited.
Wow, yeah.
Not letting CCG Air breathe. No pun intended, I swear. Off the wall, no block there.
Looking for those little stabs. One more hit.
Air looks like he's recovered.
Oh, is that? Yeah, he linked it. Wow, Air.
Oh, the money combo.
I don't know if this is enough. Is that gonna be
You
enough?
know what? I think it might be.
It's gonna be by pixels if so. No, it's not.
A sliver, not even a sliver.
Oh!
He knows the counter. He knows the counter. I was thinking he was deer in headlights right there, but perfectly timed.
I think one thing you can trust about Air is that he's done his homework on all the situations.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice recognition. Oh, big whiff.
With no punish at all, and into the corner. Air Ace Unlimited, no.
Nice recognition. Oh, wow, nice. Crouching medium kick. Gonna be into Ultra, and that should be the game. Game 1 goes to Air. That first round was such domination for the most part by Ace Unlimited. For him to have lost that round, that could be a big blow.
And conversely, Air is feeling like, oh, I've seen pretty much everything he has to offer, and I'm still better. It's great going into the next round.
Well, he really hasn't gotten the punishes that he needs on those. 'Cause, you know, those Dragon Punches are out there for a little while.
Yeah, you can't let Air feel that comfortable that he's going to get away with whipping Dragon Punches.
Okay, nice.
That's what we're talking about. He is able to get past the fireball game with a good scout. Opportunity, combo is good. Good grab, Ace Unlimited. Oh, he backs off, respected the meter, and Air one step ahead, realizes the space that he's given him and just walks forward. Holds on to all the meter.
Oh,
Surprise!
this time! Wow, Air. That was really nice. It didn't feel like it was Air's time again.
No.
And yet he takes advantage.
Well, he's -3 after that. Just went for it. I mean, that's the perfect timing for the other guy to feel like I can press a button now. Whatever he did,
Nice. Oh man, her 4 DP. It is not that great. Okay, Ace Unlimited got the knockdown, backs off.
He needs to keep this pressure up. He had her exactly where he had her in that first game.
Oh.
Still relentlessly pressuring her and not letting her get established a fireball game. See, he has to use meter to get her off of him. He doesn't want to be there. He wants to force her to use meter to get him off of her. He's supposed to be the offensive one here.
Right. And it hasn't
Nice.
felt like that long term. And he backs off again. I'm surprised.
He's just respecting the meter so much now.
Oh no.
That's when Air knows that he's ahead. I just have to have 3 meters, and I will be able to wake up.
Well played. So Air, I guess, moves on. I guess that was winners finals of the pool.
Yeah, must have been. And I would imagine that Champ lost to one of these 2 guys.
Ah, he was actually DQ'd.
Huh.
That's what I mean. He tweeted that. I don't know. I don't know what the circumstances were, but yeah.
Might have gotten down here late or something.
Yeah. But I'm really happy to see that he's here and still in, because I really enjoy his Dhalsim. It's fun to watch. It's like an interesting take on Dhalsim. It's very active.
He has me afraid in so many situations, but he's pretty good at recognizing when he'll be safe, when he can go for a slide, when he can go for teleport and still create the space, but he presses a lot of buttons. He's good at landing hits. He's good at threatening with the strongs and the fierces from positions that you wouldn't necessarily expect from.
And what else he's really good at is being active while saving time for anti-airs. As an Dhalsim player, you really have to save time for anti-airs. If you overcommit on the ground, if you press stand fierce at the wrong time and the opponent jumps, maybe you don't get hit, but you can't anti-air.
Right,
you don't have time.
Now
they're in. Yep. So he's up against Ace Unlimited's guy, who we saw, back off quite a bit. But that was against Dragon Punch, right?
Right.
So I don't know if we're going to see that here. This is not an easy matchup for Sim. There's a lot of zoning that Sim can do, but Guy has good options for mobility. That shoulder can be difficult to anti-air if it's well placed, and slide can be good against Dhalsim. I really like how Ace Unlimited is playing this. If the opponent's willing to out-turtle Dhalsim, then you know that you have somebody who's played against Dhalsim before.
And he was just coming off this poison matchup. They're different characters, but for the guy, he's approaching it very similarly. He wants a fireball to come out while he's in the air, then he can go off the wall, and then get to go to work.
Right.
And he's slowly working that meter. If he gets a meter, then he can opt for the EX run in.
Okay, nice. Down strong, a little bit of damage here and there. Filipino Champ will take that. Getting away.
Wow, we're 60 seconds in. Champ hasn't taken a sliver.
Oh! Ooh, I don't know. That might have been able to work.
I think it was worth letting it rip just to see.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Saving time for the anti-airs.
Yep. And now for Ace Unlimited, you need to get in. You need to be hitting right now, or you're not going to have enough time. So at this point, you can't win. Time's over. Build meter.
Can he do a perfect time over? Because I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh! Come on!
Oh!
The jinx! The jinx!
I cursed it. I cursed it.
The jinx!
I really wanted to see that happen. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I don't think I've seen that.
99 seconds played perfectly.
So even though Ace Unlimited lost that round, I kind of like that he established the fact that he's willing to just wait. Wait.
Very true.
It's just the first round, it's a whole set.
Yeah, sure that was nearly a perfect time over, but Filipino Champ knows how dangerous Guy is.
Yes.
And he's got meters. He's not that comfortable despite taking that round.
And even trades like that are fine. You see how they ended up? Guy actually does more damage with his shoulder than Sim does with Rana. Yikes.
Now this is where you're thinking, okay, maybe you're a little bit impatient. You're down half-life, you're down a round. You have to make something happen. You're gonna have to start taking some big risks.
Oh. Oh, nice read.
Was hoping for the fireball. There was no fireball. There was no stand fierce.
Oh, yeah, you see a little bit of impatience now coming in. That whiff, that could have been it. That could have been the chance, that whiff. But it was not. Filipino Champ survives. Game 1.
Coming out of that first round, I completely agree with you. I like that he was able to establish that he will wait him out. But playing 2 rounds like that is pretty much the opposite. Now Champ is comfortable. He's thrown so many fierces out that hit the mark. Ace Unlimited hasn't gotten over the top and gotten in to threaten nearly as enough as he should. And Champ's feeling at the advantage.
Oh, he had the one jump, and that needed to be the combo.
Mental edge now, firmly in Champ's hands.
Yeah, because now Champ knows, look, even if this guy gets that jump in,
He doesn't believe.
he's not going to turn it into much.
He's not believing right now.
And if you're gonna outrange Sim like this, totally you can do that. But you have to counter poke the limbs, and we haven't seen that.
Yeah.
We haven't seen counter pokes.
You're right about that. I mean, he's got a, crouch forward to try to knock him down from right about that range.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta try something.
Yeah, try crouch forward, maybe stand forward at least. I don't know. Slide.
He had that focus the one time that he didn't let rip.
That's right, yeah. Okay, here's slide.
That's the one. That's one.
Here he is. No, that needed to happen. He has had 2 chances this round. Against Sim, you should really just need 1.
Right. You're liable to not get many more against a strong Sim.
Right. Yeah, that's Dalsim's design. You know, terrible if you get in, but
He's not biting on anything. Filipino Champ. The Ace Unlimited is trying to mix up these approaches now. You know, empty jumps, down strongs, off the walls. He's altering his angle, coming in the air, but Champ is just not biting. He's not whiffing any of the anti-air. The defense is there.
Oh, look at the health now. Ace Unlimited maybe was very slight late. Nope, not anymore. Gotta get in, gotta get in. Oh, time. Is it gonna go? Yeah, low or high? Yeah. You knew it was gonna be run.
Use the meter.
That was the first time Sim had Ultra in this match.
Wow.
So now Filipino Champ just waiting it out again. I think you're right that he feels comfortable now. There's really no reason not to. But when he throws out those buttons, Crouching Fierce, whatever he does, as Guy, you have to try. You have to try to press the button there.
It's like he's not playing Guy right now. He's not fighting against Guy. He feels like he's fighting more of like a Fuerte that's not running at him, you know, a Ryu with no fireballs, because he's not using what Guy is supposed to get in there. Sure, you're going to have to take some risks, but these risks are supposed to be in your favor if you trade for the knockdown. Get in there, make something happen.
That was the level 1 focus from Dalsim, and it was whiffed, and it was not dash canceled. Yeah, it was a chance, but Champ, nice.
Gotta go to
Here
work
he is now. Here he is now.
He found the counter hit.
Here he is now. Another chance. And no, and it's just
that could be it.
It's just getting space. Yeah. Back to the situation again that Filipino Champ has been so safe in.
I mean, Ace Unlimited has gotten nothing from this situation in the last 3 rounds.
Right.
They'll have to dig down deep. FADC gets the grab, okay. Overhead, catches the backdash.
Oh, he still needs a hit.
Very smart, actually, from both players there. Ace Unlimited was really hoping that would be the kill.
Oh,
Sniper!
that run!
Anybody's
Oh,
game now!
That run! Oh, that's it. That could have been it, too. Come on.
Ace Unlimited is afraid. He's going to scam him. Scam him! What? He's living on the edge.
He is living on the edge.
He's living on the edge.
Yep, if that had been back strong or that
Jump
that
strong.
Slide, yep.
Honest man, Ace Unlimited. No scam.
That's more the kind of round that you're concerned about as a Dalsim player. The opponent playing away to find a way in. Not just to play away, but to find a way in as you're doing it.
This has to lead to something.
Correct.
This has to build to something, and he's not getting there. Still trying to bait something, but Champ, he's not going to bite on any of these. You're going to have to take a bigger risk. Champ's reactions are very strong.
Yes.
And that's coming into play here. I think it's making Ace Unlimited just afraid to approach. He's respecting his reaction so much. He's got that counter hit again.
Here he is. Got to make this count. One more hit for the mix, for the dizzy maybe?
I think that would have been it.
No, not anymore, and he backs off.
The crowd says no. I think they're screaming at him. Why did you move backwards?
I think you're right.
It was just you had him right where you wanted him. You had the life lead.
Yeah, I can see Fantastic also from North Carolina. He was one of the people saying no. So yeah, they're definitely rooting for him. Ultra 1 setup. Yeah. Can he jump out? Yes. So at this point, Sim's comeback potential is garbage.
He's got to play like he's ahead. He's got to feel the lead and push it. That's what Guy does.
Yeah,
against
this
Dawson.
is not happening.
I mean, he's running away from him.
Oh, okay. Hold on now. Oh, no.
Just please scam him. What an honest man. Ace Unlimited takes the game. I can time over as well.
He did.
Guy just time over Dawson. And we're talking about how this feels mentally. Now that's the flipping it all the way back around on Filipino Champ and Dawson. You don't want to get timed out as Dawson against Guy. That doesn't feel right.
No. Ace Unlimited there. Now what change did Champ make? We just heard something. Character change? Ultra change?
Saw him move around. Heard him move around.
Nope. Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see if it's played the same way.
Oh, they say he's a Tekken player.
Tekken? Okay.
Yeah. Ace Unlimited originally. Tekken player. Seeing what he can do here in Street Fighter 4.
Fine trade for Guy. Oh, okay, so maybe a little bit different tact here from Filipino Champ now. You see him sliding in a little bit more. He's not just staying away. He's the one trying to move in now.
Good punish on the sniper.
Oh, punish. Yep.
That's 2 counter hits in a row. Caught Champ pressing buttons.
Oh, I don't know,
he's
man.
Gone. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
But nice cages him just a little bit.
Oh, no!
He committed on the blast.
Blast is so terrible. Oh, that's it. Punishable from any range.
He was betting on the down strong. If that would have been a trip guard against the down strong, right? Anti-trip guard. Filipino Champ, he's got great reactions, but now we're seeing that some of these are reads, so Ace Unlimited might be able to find a hole there.
I feel like Champ cracked a little bit in that round.
Yeah.
You know, he went in kind of weird times. I don't know. So he's got to settle. This is more how he played the previous couple.
I mean, all of a sudden we're at match rounds for Ace Unlimited. Champ could lose the set right here.
Guy trying to find that way in. Okay, there's background house. Sim paying attention. Oh, good stuff.
What is his plan on how to approach? I guess he's just waiting for the fireball and the best angle off the wall.
Oh, that needs to be punished. No. Run. Yeah, thank you. Slide. Oh!
Really?
Let a bunch of meter rip right there. He was very close to super. Oh, there's a crouching medium kick. I like that. I wish we'd seen that, 10 minutes ago.
Better late than never.
Well,
See if he can find it.
Look at the time, though. Is it runaway time now for Champ? I don't think he has... Oh, no, it's not. Oh, this is it, though. Ultra 1 setup here. And he doesn't even care about the mix-up. He just wants the space. Oh, maybe he's not going to get it.
5 seconds.
Can
really
he
only
stay
needs
alive?
one more.
Can he stay alive?
He needs another. He needs another. Chip him.
Oh, he couldn't get it in time. We're going to the last round.
Two counter hits.
Oh, big find there for Filipino Champ. Is he going to go for the mix-up? He does. Low.
I like that. He made him think about the high, but he was on the ground. Hit him with the low. Comfortable situation again for Filipino Champ. Just needs to be shy, tentative on the fireballs, because that's Ace Unlimited's best chance of getting in.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, here's the ace. No, he's looking for a backdash. Didn't come. come. And so Ace Unlimited gets back away as he's spent most of the time. Champ trying not to overcommit to those buttons. He wants to be free to move, free to anti-air.
Resisting that urge to throw the fireball. Using the Fierce instead as his fireball.
Oh, maybe time to rush. Maybe time now for Ace.
The meter's gone though.
Such a smart Ultra One. Just to interrupt. There it is!
Great evasion from Filipino Champ there to hold things out.
That was a sweatbox. Wow, that was
scary situations to be in all around, really, for both of those guys.
Yeah.
They were put in unusual and tough to deal with situations on the fly, but I think Filipino Champ is always going to be the one that I would wager when two guys' backs are against the wall. He's a very, very clutch player, and having strong reactions, very good.
Yeah, I really like that Ace Unlimited was away. As you know, we talked about this. I like that he was staying away, but you have to use that spacing to set things up.
Has to lead to something.
It has to lead to something, and it just didn't enough. So I guess we're going to get a word with Filipino Champ from Mike Ross.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm over here right now with the legend himself, Filipino Champ.
I'm the legend?
You are the legend, Filipino
Yes,
Champ.
let's go.
Now I have a question, obviously.
Go ahead.
It's been a minute since we've seen you, bruh.
Dude.
Where have you been?
Dude, I've been a working man. I've been actually working at NVIDIA with Eduardo, so I've been focusing on my career for a little bit. I know that I could always play fighting games anyway, so now I'm back. For the EVO season, I'm back.
Okay, that's what I was just going to ask next about the EVO season here. You know, you've been doing this 9 to 5, and you've still been performing at very high level. But that was your match to qualify in losers finals, correct? Of your pool.
Yeah.
Who put you in losers?
Myself.
What happened?
I lost to myself.
What happened?
Marvel basically took all my time, and I overslept, and I showed up 2 hours late on my pools, and they sent me to losers, you know. I didn't complain because it was totally my fault.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Well, now that you're here, you know, we got so many killers in this tournament. So much money on the line now for the first time ever. It's a new wave for us.
I'm very disappointed, actually, because I didn't pre-reg, so I could, you know, I could just register last minute so they could put me in Dayo or Momochi's pool, but they didn't put me in Air's pool, which I was very disappointed because I could have easily taken out Air, but I would like to take out Dayo or Momochi, you know, at least, but I was very disappointed about that.
Well, you still have a chance, but you're just gonna have to go through the losers bracket.
They're never gonna get sent to losers. I'm right with the Sharks. I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna lose my next match, but I'm just a landmine in this tournament.
I have the utmost confidence in you. My last question for you is, you know, with the whole Pro Tour going on and all of these extra dollars being thrown out, so many killers going to every single tournament, are we going to see Filipino Champ playing Street Fighter at more of the premier events?
Yes, I'll be playing a lot more Street Fighter, but I'm guaranteeing you guys, I ain't getting any of that money. But I am just going there to just perform and, you know, do it for the love of the game and support the community, because I really love all the Capcom fighting games anyway, so.
Excellent, man. Well, best of luck this tournament, bro. All right, we're going to take a break right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.